Draft Spectacular with the Bolt fam. You're locked in for the next 2 to 3 hours with your boys. Trevor, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Been a long day at work. Been waiting on this crap, dude.
Hey, I was smart enough to take the day off work. I'm so locked in. I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew, ready to rock and roll. But it's not just me and Trevor today. We got the OG of the Bolt fam. What's up, Dad? How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys? I'm looking forward to this. Have some
Hey,
fun.
so here's the deal. So we got the draft is starting up here in the next 15 minutes or so. So here's the thing. I want to go through a couple scenarios. Number one, I want to talk first about my biggest nightmare tonight. I would love, honestly, if the Chargers traded out of the first round, but that would be terrible for our content. Would that not be the worst thing? We did this whole thing, a Chargers draft night, and then it's like, man, we trade out of the first round. But I do want to ask you guys before we get rolling. You guys have done a little bit of research, looked into the players and stuff. I'll start with Trevor. Trevor, who do you, in a best case scenario, perfect world, who do you want to see the Chargers take tonight if we stick at pick 22?
Dude, that's no question. Best case scenario is Vega Ione falls and we take him. That's not even a question. They already said they're not done going after the O-line in the offseason. Like, best case scenario, he falls down, we take him at 22.
Fair enough. Dad, how do you feel about it? What's the best case scenario for you as a Chargers fan tonight?
I agree with that one, but if not, then I would go with Mesidor.
Oh, I like Mesidor.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Let's say, all right, anybody else y'all want to talk about ahead of time is like, hey, I really would love, player X. Who do y'all got in mind? Anybody else?
You just wanted me to bring up Brailsford or what?
No. Hey, Brailsford's going to fall to the third round, and I hope we take him on day 2. But no, he's not going to be a first-round guy. But that is my guy, and I staked my claim louder than anybody on the internet for Parker Brailsford. I might love Parker Brailsford more than Parker Brailsford's own mother. So I'm just putting that out there. All right.
That might be a problem, son.
Well, All right. So here we are. We're about 10 minutes into the 10 minutes and 55 seconds till the Raiders are on the clock with pick number 1. So we got a little bit of time to relax. We got a little bit of time to chill out. So I'm going to ask y'all, do me a favor. Make sure you share this live stream. I'm actually going to do it right now. I got a buddy of mine who asked me to send him the link. So y'all do me a favor. Share this with your friends. Let's get this live stream popping tonight. Let's get it. See how many people we can get into the live chat. And y'all let us know in the chat who you want to see the Chargers take. If you have an opinion tonight. So everybody, I think, feels the same way about Vega Ione, but let me know about other players in the draft. Would you be okay with a corner? Because I'll be honest with you, Avion Terrell at 22 sounds really nice. But what's up, Dad? You got something?
I just wanted to know if we're allowed to start telling lies. You said you had a buddy.
I do. I got. It's my wife. She's my only friend.
I was going to say, EJ's out in the living room right now waiting on him, Dad. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to know who this buddy was, because I didn't know you had any.
Yeah, it's his 2-year-old son. He has no other option.
All right, fair enough.
The son has no other option. Not Josh.
I got a wife and 2 kids. I created my own friends list. Hey, y'all remember the MySpace top 5? That's what this is. I created it myself.
Dude, I was born in 2001. I don't remember anything about MySpace.
Fair enough.
Or any of the other players that we went over the last time I was on here.
Hey, I got 2 of those. Bite me.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad, guys. Apparently, this is still my flu game. I've been battling this same cold for 2 weeks now. But
Hey, man, as long as you have a flu game like Deion Henley, I'm going to be okay with it.
As long as we have a
Deion Henley balled out in his flu game.
There you go.
All right. So
Dad, why you got your hand raised?
Well, I thought
he just got a lot to say. Go ahead. The floor is yours. We got 3 hours.
I did it that one time just to find out if you had a friend.
Hey, so we got 3 hours tonight. We are going to talk a lot about the draft, but we are going to talk about the Chargers. We'll talk about some free agency stuff. We'll talk about where we see the upcoming year. A lot. We can hit on the schedule. There's a lot of stuff we can talk about today.
While we're waiting, we can kind of touch up on an episode that we already did, that Dexter Lawrence episode.
I didn't tell you that. I was editing that until he got traded, and when he got traded, I never posted it because I was like, he's already traded. This episode's meaningless. So we recorded a whole episode, and I was editing it and ready to post it, and then I didn't post it. So I didn't find that to be a valuable thing to post for our audience anymore at that point.
Waited a little bit too long.
Do we need to share the other half of the OG part?
What do you mean? Oh,
your mama just walked in, but she walked out already.
Oh no! Come on, bring Mama Thompson into the podcast.
She has to have a jersey
Mama
on.
Thompson on the podcast. Come here.
She has to have a jersey on.
She don't have a jersey.
That's
wait, give her a minute. She'll have one.
Taking yours off or what, man? What are you doing?
No. Keep this thing family friendly.
Yeah, this is a family podcast, Trevor. Calm down, man. Lord have mercy.
All right, here we go. Ready for the reveal?
Might need to turn your green screen off.
There's Mama.
Hi, boys.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, what's up, Mom? Welcome into the live draft spectacular with your boys and your husband. How you doing tonight, Mom?
I'm good. Just hanging out.
Yeah?
She's
Who do you
hoping to
want
see
to start
EJ.
this
That's why
day?
she's here.
I already tried. I saw EJ and caught a glimpse of Zamira, but
So Myra's a little chunker.
Yeah, hey, my baby's getting...
Oh,
She's giving you content for you to edit and cut out now.
yes.
It's live. There is no cutting.
Yeah, everyone's going to have to be careful tonight. We are live,
Oh,
and
this
they're
is live,
editing it out. Yeah, we are live right now. So,
Oh boy.
yeah,
Y'all need to behave.
it's a dangerous
You need to
combo
behave.
tonight. So we'll see how our filters work. Here's the thing. I trust our filters right now.
Put the filter in, baby.
2 hours into this, and who knows what could come out of our mouths at that point. So I'm all hyped up. I got 2
Mhm.
energy drinks sitting on my desk right now, just so y'all know.
All right. I just want to put the disclaimer out that I taught them better than that if they do something wrong.
All right. Say goodbye to Mama Thompson.
Wait, Mom didn't tell me who she wants the Chargers to pick.
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert.
Hey, I know better than that one, Trevor. I just am not up on
Ladainian
you guys
Thompson
coming
back,
out.
he was pretty good.
I'm being told to say Vega, so we'll go with that because it's a name I can
that's-
say.
You and every other Charger fan wants Vega Ione. He's a guard from Penn State, and he's a beast. So that's what we're all hoping for, but it feels like a pipe dream. I don't know if he's going to be there, but...
And
All
that
right,
way
Mom,
he'll
well,
protect your other boy, Justin Herbert.
My addition for this year is Trevor's little girl that's on her way. That's what I'm looking for.
Your addition.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
That's all I care. That's all I care about for football season. Y'all can watch football, and I can hold the
Oh,
grandbaby.
addition to the team. I thought you meant like you were bringing her in. I was like, excuse me.
No. I'll leave that to you and Lauren. That's all good. But
I was
grandma,
like, I had like 10% of this, and the other 90 is my wife. So
Yaya's here to hold her while y'all do your fantasy football leagues and play your games.
That's what happens when you poke fun at somebody.
I'm trying to take her to Buffalo. I want to go see the Bills and Chargers in person.
Yeah, we are going to have to do that. We're going to have to find a game to get to this year. I told Trevor already, I was like, we got to go to Denver this year and go see him play over there, see Adam and Liz, and have a whole Bolt family reunion. It'd be kind of cool. So
I'll watch the babies. At the game or at home, I don't care. Y'all can choose.
yeah, hey, Kim already told me the same thing. My wife is on board. She'll hang out with you and watch the babies. So
That works
we'll
for
figure
me.
it
Don't
out.
worry, Dad. My wife will be at the game with us.
If I'm
We're in her
choosing between my
TR tart jersey.
grandbabies and football, it'll be my grandbabies. Football's good when there's no
Oh,
grandbabies
Josh, that
involved.
reminds me. You still got that onesie I bought you? That Justin Herbert jersey for EJ?
First of all, I want to clarify, no one has ever bought me a onesie. I am a grown man who doesn't wear onesies.
Oh, I bought you onesies.
I was going to say, first off, everyone bought you onesies when you were born, so
I
shut
bought you
up.
onesies. I even put you in them.
No, yeah, we do still have it. You want it back?
But he didn't have a Justin Herbert onesie because he wasn't a thought then.
Yeah, you should send me that jersey.
I might
That
buy
ain't fitting
you.
either of your kids right now.
your baby shower hasn't happened. You just hang tight, all right?
Yeah, you gonna get it here by
You boys
Saturday?
have fun tonight.
All right,
Love you,
all
Mom.
right. We love you, Mom.
All right.
So, hey, I got to be honest with you. We are not the Kelsey brothers, but we did bring in our parents quicker than they did. So I think that's got to be something. Just saying. They are funnier than us. They are better podcasters than us. But,
The
You're not
parents
too
of the Kelsey
parents?
brothers.
oh, well, yeah, I was saying Travis and Jason Kelsey. But,
No, I thought you were giving us a compliment, but all right.
oh, no, I was dogging on me and Trevor, actually. But,
Thanks, man.
well, hey, we can get there. We might just get there one day, but who knows? All right, well, I'm looking at the clock now.
2
and
minutes.
2 minutes and 35 seconds until the Raiders are on the clock. So here's the deal. I'm gonna ask y'all, do me a favor. If you get the pick before I do in the comment section, don't tip the picks for people who are listening live. And this is how they're getting their information. So if you get it, don't tip the picks. Be respectful in the chat. But I do want to hear what y'all think. So I want to make sure. Yeah, we can. Okay, our chats are active. So, yep, the chat is active. You can definitely leave comments in there. Let us know what you think. So we're gonna start it off right here, talking about the first pick. So the Raiders are on the clock in 2 minutes, and I think it's gonna take them about 2 minutes and 1 second to run in the clock or run in the pick for Fernando Mendoza. So, knowing that we got another quarterback more than likely coming to the AFC West, y'all let me know, how do we feel about Mendoza? How do we feel about the Raiders? Do we feel like they are at any level becoming a threat, or are they still the dumpster fire laughingstock Raiders?
I'm gonna go by based off of Dad's laughter that they're still a laughing stock.
No, I was just saying we still hate the Raiders.
Oh, did I lose y'all?
No, we lost you. Me and Dad are doing great. It's the neon green headphones. That's why he lost us.
No, I'm back. Sorry, my internet kind of cut out. So all I heard was we still hate the Raiders, and so I'm probably on board with you for whatever you said, but I didn't hear it.
That was about all we said. But the fact is, I mean, Fernando Mendoza is such a great kid. You got to love the kid as an individual. And but now that he's going to the Raiders, that just gives us the reason now we can't love him anymore. Kind of like when Tim Tebow came out of college.
I thought you were gonna say Carr, because you like Carr a lot too.
Dad and I
Carr?
loved Carr. Yeah.
But I mean, you got when Tebow came out, great guy, great individual, a young man that every parent would be proud to have as their son. And then he goes to the Broncos of all things.
Yeah.
And so then we couldn't like him.
I mean, I still did, and I actually listened to Derek Carr's podcast, getting ready for this. Actually, funny enough, but let me ask you one more question, because obviously, so the Raiders did go out. They're going to go take Mendoza. That's the worst kept secret for them. But they did make another interesting move that I personally, if I were like an unbiased third party, which obviously I'm not, if I were an unbiased third party, I would think Kirk Cousins is the most perfect mentor for Fernando Mendoza that you could actually find. Like, the game is similar, personality similar, their faith walk is similar, and it's just like, I think that Kirk Cousins, while I don't fear him being in our division, honestly kind of feels like an Alex Smith, Patrick Mahomes. Like, I'm not scared of the mentor, but I'm scared of what might come from his teachings. Does that bear any witness for y'all, or you guys just think the Raiders are always going to suck forever in eternity?
Hey,
Sorry, I was turning on my
once in a while.
live stream. The draft is on, by the way.
It is on. I'm watching it right now, waiting for the first pick to come in. But Dad, what did you say about Cousins? I didn't hear what you said.
Well, you said, are the Raiders going to suck always and forever? And I said, well, you know, even a blind squirrel finds an acorn once in a while. So sooner or later, they'll have a good year.
Yeah.
But
Probably about
like
the time Herbert retired.
Aligning with their faith and the kids being good kids, yeah. But he's still the Raider.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't want to believe in Mahomes for a lot of the same reasons, because I was like, it's just Alex Smith's backup, and then he turned out to be pretty good. So I'm a little concerned. I want to go. Are you guys Like, just not talking anymore? What's going on here?
Sorry, I'm trying to watch both. I can't multitask.
That's why I told you not to, dude. I got it for you. All you got to do is just wait for me to give you the
I
pick.
want to look at the highlight reels and everything too.
Fair enough. But it's a
I
podcast.
like watching the highlight reels after they get drafted, and they just show like running backs like trucking people and stuff.
Yeah, they only show their best plays and why they're going to be a superstar. They never show any negatives on draft night.
Exactly, it's fun to watch.
It is fun to watch. But this is a podcast, so I need y'all talking with me. I don't want to talk for 3 hours straight.
Yes, you do.
Like you've ever had a problem doing that.
No. Hang on. Don't twist my words. I didn't say I can't do it. I said I don't want to do it. That's all.
And I said, yes, you do. You enjoy talking. Don't act like you don't.
All right. So
I called you
the
for a
audience-
5-minute conversation the other day and hung up 2 hours later.
Yeah, well, that's true. We did that. For the audience who is not watching live and they're just seeing our faces, right now they're celebrating the city of Pittsburgh. They got T.J. Watt and Cam Hayward up on the stage with Goodell. So there's all this is going on right now, but in just a few minutes here, they're going to put the Raiders on the clock. And the most obvious first overall pick in a long time is about to be on the board. Unless Dan Orlovsky was able to sway the media here and somehow convince somebody that Tyson's the number one quarterback. But I don't think that's happening. I would put a lot of money on Mendoza here. So.
That is an intense man on this screen.
Yeah, Cam Hayward's the one who he punched Herbert a couple years ago. But, all right. Well, the fun.
They're bringing someone out. I can't really hear it that well. You tell us, Josh. Who are they bringing out?
Well, I just heard. Yeah, it's just Cam. That's
No,
Cam
go
Hayward
on.
on my screen. I don't know. But yeah, we might have started a little bit earlier than we needed to, but that's all right.
Nah, that's
They
good.
just brought out Mel Blunt, Hall of Fame corner.
Oh, mine must be behind a little bit. Then. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I didn't have mine live, so I'm glad y'all let me know ahead of time before the picks start coming in. So
Chargers app notification. The draft starts now.
there you go. Love it. Love it. One of my favorite days of the year. Draft day is here. Let us know in the comments who. Everyone knows who's going number one, but I think the draft really starts at number 3. Kind of a foregone conclusion that the Raiders are taking a quarterback, and it's a foregone conclusion that the Jets are probably taking one of the top 2 edge rushers. Whether they go Bailey or Reese, we'll see how that goes. But then the interesting one is Arizona at 3. There's talks that they could trade all the way with Dallas at 12. There's talks they could trade with the Commanders at 7. There's talks they could just stick and pick. They might just take Jeremiah Love themselves, take a running back at 3, which would be crazy. There's just a lot of options. So I'm very curious. I really think the draft starts at 3 with the Arizona Cardinals as the single most interesting pick of the board. That's going to really change everything for everybody.
Who are you hearing they could go try to trade with for at the third round or at the third pick?
So
I did hear some news about it, but I didn't hear who they were talking.
So I heard Dallas going from basically trading 12 and 20 to go get Jeremiah Love, but I'm like, or Arvell Reese. That's the other one because they need defense so bad. If the Jets took David Bailey, then they're saying they would give up 12 and 20 to go get Reese, which I think Arvell Reese is a great player. Don't get me wrong. I just think that's so much draft capital when I don't think one player solves the Dallas defense like that. So I think that'd be crazy, but that's the most wild one that I've heard. The other one that I heard is 7 is the Washington Commanders. So here's the thing. The top tackle is probably going to come off the board. You could still get Francis Mauigoa at pick 7 if you're the Cardinals, and that's who everyone's saying they want. So there's talks that Washington could trade up because they want Jeremiah Love to pair with Jaden Daniels. And so I think which would be filthy for that offense. Terry McLaurin, Jeremiah Love, Jaden Daniels could be nasty to work with. So I think that trade makes a lot more sense for both teams. But if I'm Arizona and Dallas wants to offer me 12 and 20, I'm gonna go ahead and make that trade immediately if I'm Arizona. So, but I live out here and I don't think Arizona's a well-run franchise. That's another thing. So we'll see how that goes.
In watching the live cast right now, I think if you watch this, they're showing Mendoza, and it just speaks to the character of the kid too. You know, a lot of first-round picks, they're going to make sure they're there, all the flash, all the glamour, all the glitz. Mm-hmm. And this young kid just said, "No, I'm going to stay home and be with family."
Yeah.
He knows he's going to be the number one pick, but he chose to spend it at home with family.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a glory hound. He's looking to just go do his job and be a good kid. So you want to root for him, except if he was with somebody other than the Raiders.
Real quick, have you seen this graphic they're showing right now? I saw it earlier today. So there's been 4 quarterbacks in NFL history, well, 3 up until tonight. 3 quarterbacks in NFL history to win the Heisman, the national title, and then become the number 1 overall pick. And 2 of them turned out really good, and the other one's been a really solid player. But it was Cam Newton, turned out pretty good. Joe Burrow turned out pretty good, and Jameis Winston is the other one. So just an interesting class of if you win the national title, the Heisman, and then go number 1 overall, that means the floor is probably is Jameis Winston here, and the ceiling is Cam Newton. I think that's a pretty good class to be in if you're Mendoza here.
Dude,
Yeah.
Your prediction was off. They're almost 5 minutes in.
Yeah, well, they got to build up the suspense, man. I'm going to see if I can actually move this up here.
This ain't as fast as our mock drafts were.
That's right.
He's a mean-looking dude, too. Jeremiah Love, I would not want to come up face-to-face with that dude. Look, he's breathing and his jawline's popping out.
Jeremiah Love's one of my favorite players I've watched. So I'm really interested here because this is the first time I've ever had strong draft opinions. I always kind of pay attention, but this is my first time doing it.
21 touchdowns? Holy crap.
Okay. I can't wait I told Cam, I'm like, I can't wait to look back 3 years from now at my big board here and see if I did good or not. I think I did good, but man, and I put in a lot of time watching film here, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm very excited about this opportunity.
Dude, 20 touchdowns in a season is insane.
Is that Love?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's nasty, dude.
And he looked like he could eat me.
Dude,
That's nothing. Go back and look at LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah.
What did he have? 31 a year?
In the NFL, not in college, by the way. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yep. Which that record still stands, by the way. But all right. So here's what we're looking at. So it doesn't say on ESPN here that the pick is in, but the Raiders war room is celebrating. So the pick is at least being run in right now. So it's on the clock. There you go. The pick is in. Hey, for clarity, can you guys hear the draft in the background for me, or no?
No.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure because I don't want that background noise coming in.
And if there's one good thing about the Raiders getting a great kid, my nephew, who my cousin and her family, they've always been diehard Raider fans for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Troy passing. Actually, last year after Troy passed, the Raiders organization went and sent my cousin actually sent him a Raiders hat in honor of his passing. And so he actually they put it on him at his funeral.
I will say that, you know what, because I hadn't really thought about that situation in a minute, but yeah, with his passing, the Raiders organization did do our family something classy there, so we won't trash them too bad here. But
right.
And they're making a great pick here, man. I got to be honest. I think this is a phenomenal pick, and I think the AFC West with the quarterbacks that are in there, it was already the best quarterback division in the league, and now you add Mendoza. I think it's a really good division here. So
they're trying to make it seem like they go Mendoza. They keep showing Ty Simpson on here.
They got to build some kind of suspense, but they're not doing a great job. All right.
Here we go.
Is he walking up?
Yep.
All right. Well, I will go ahead and announce the pick, like Goodell, for all the audience here, and then
Let us know if he shocks us.
Yeah. Here we go. All right. So the pick is in. And like I said, worst kept secret in sports. With the first overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders have officially now selected Fernando Mendoza, quarterback, Indiana. So that's our problem to deal with in our division now. So that's our guy. I don't love it. Trevor's throwing the Toolies on him. Tooley's going to have to go get him, man, because I don't love this.
Now, in watching his celebration, are we to assume that he's single for all the ladies? Because he doesn't have any girl with him, and his first celebration was turning and hugging his mama.
I'm going to be honest. I did a lot of homework for this. I did not look up his dating status.
Yeah, Dad, I'm not interested in trying to date Mendoza, so I wouldn't look at
I'm not either. I was just throwing it
seem
out
to
there
be.
for the podcast.
If that's the first thing you're going to, man, I don't like. Oh, his little brother just got a Raiders hat.
Yeah. Well, Fernando Mendoza, if you see this, feel free to sign up on Pop Pop's dating service and see if you can find you a wife. All right. Well, this is the most interesting one to me. So if I were the Jets here, I want to clarify this. If I were the Jets, I would go. So this is confusing. My big board, I have Arvell Reese ranked higher than David Bailey. But if I were the Jets here, I would take David Bailey. He's the most pure pass rusher in the draft. Arvell Reese might be a linebacker, might be a pass rusher, it's just kind of a you don't know how they're going to use him yet. I would go David Bailey and take a really solid, double off the wall here if I'm the Jets. You don't need to go big game hunting, and I think Arvell Reese has a high ceiling and a higher ceiling than David Bailey, but he's also got a lower floor, and so I'm taking the solid high or lower ceiling, high floor guy. I would go David Bailey here. What do y'all think? Y'all going the big upside, or are you going for the solid known commodity?
Before we move fully on, I want to keep one more thing on the Mendoza pick. Sorry, I know I should have probably cut you off before you went on that whole rant, but kind of what Dad was just saying about like how his first one he hugged with his mom. They just showed like a press conference of him talking about like how his mom's his hero and how she has like multiple sclerosis and everything, and she was still always like there supporting him. So just kind of adds on to the character thing we were talking about earlier. Sorry. I just wanted to throw that in there. I know it's completely off topic from what you just said, but I also figured we had time. So
we do. We got 2.5 hours, dude. But no, we got plenty of time.
that was my thought process. So ask your question again. Sorry, just sum it up.
Okay, so just my evaluation on this is that David Bailey is a more sure prospect with a lower ceiling, but Arvell Reese has all the upside to become Micah Parsons. So that's but he may not, and so he's got a lower floor, higher ceiling. So if you're the Jets right here, whose organization is kind of in shambles right now, would you take the big swing at pick 2, or would you take David Bailey, who's more of a known commodity? I lean towards David Bailey because they need a lot of good players, and I don't trust their coaching staff to develop Arvell Reese.
I'm going for the Micah Parsons if I'm the Jets, man. What else do you have to lose? You're already the worst team in football.
You're drafting a lot of upside, and it reminds me of Travis Hunter last year. It's like we're drafting all this upside of what he could be, and he may not be that. And, there's all these player comps of, he's the next Micah Parsons. It's like, or he might not. So I don't know.
Mendoza might not be what like we've been hyping him up to be. Like he might NFL is different than college. You never know what you're getting into. Yeah. So I mean, if that's the case, I'm going for the big shot on that. Like I'm going for. Pick is in. Go ahead, Josh.
They haven't announced it yet. It's just pick is in.
Oh.
But you can keep going. So, Dad, what do you think? Do you think the solid double off the wall, or are you swinging for the fences with Arvell Reese?
When your team
depends. Are the bases loaded or not?
What's that?
I said depends. Are the bases loaded or not?
No, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I mean, the Jets are bad in the franchise. They've got to have something to give their fan. I mean, if nothing else, sell tickets. So I'm going for the upside. Swing for the fences on that. Taking Reese.
All right.
Yeah, take it to him, Dad.
I think they have pick 16, so I would look for 2 doubles off the wall rather than 1 home run. But to be honest,
you're not getting 2 picks. You're still only getting 1.
No. They got pick 2 and pick 16. They have 2 picks in this draft.
That's all well and good, but whether you take Reese now or not, or the other guy, it doesn't matter because you're still not getting another pick.
Right. No.
Go ahead,
All
Josh.
right, here we go. Goodell's at the podium. I don't mean to cut you off. We'll talk about it in a second. All right. So the New York Jets at pick number 2 agree with me, and they are picking David Bailey, edge rusher, Texas Tech.
So they have no slug.
So hey, here's the deal.
He's either got
Punch
some
and
confidence or
juice,
he's
get it off
trying
the
not
wall.
to cry right now.
So here's the deal with
What was that, Trevor?
I said he either has some serious confidence or he's trying not to cry. He's walking out in like the suit with the shades on and everything. Like,
Hey, he looks fresh. Here's the thing with Bailey. So
Because his future's so bright.
So really quick, the knock on Bailey is this: that he's not great in run support. So he's more of a DPI or DPR, just a designated pass rusher he can't play early downs. That's the knock on him. That's the concern. I don't agree with that. I think that he could develop into that. But there's some people who don't think he's an every down player. But again, a lot of people have the same concerns about a lot of edge rushers that are, mainly pass rushers. So I think it's a good pick. I love the David Bailey pick. And then now this is a very interesting conversation. Arvell Reese is on the board for Arizona, but Arizona's got a pretty deep edge rusher room right now. So I don't know which way they go here. They could go Jeremiah Love. I'm on trade watch right now. I think there could be a trade coming, but I like the David Bailey pick, man. I think he may not be the top edge rusher in the league. He may not have 20 sacks like Myles Garrett, but I think he'll be a really solid player for 10 plus years.
who does Arizona have for like linebacker? Like, is there a chance they might go Sonny Styles right here?
That's a heck of a question. I love that question.
Because I don't think they have. I can't think of anyone like that they got on their defense right now. So I mean, that's like a legit question. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Sonny Styles is very much on the board for Arizona right now.
So I would have to pull up their linebacker depth chart. I don't have it off the top of my head. But they do have Josh Sweat, which they've spent a lot of money to go get him last offseason. So they've got some edge rushers already. So Sonny Styles is an interesting question. And if they can't trade out, maybe they do that. I think that offensive line's a bigger concern for them. But Trevor, if you got it right there, if you want to pull up the depth chart for Arizona's defense.
I'm trying to find it. Keep going.
Yeah, so.
You're the one in Arizona. You got to have that info, Josh. Come on now.
I live here, but I am not a fan here. I rep my powder blue. I'm not joining the game.
So for linebackers, for their wills, they got Cody Simmons and Owen Papo, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then for their mics, they got Mac Wilson Sr. and Jack Gibbons.
I mean, that's not great, but it's not, but I think there's a little bit more depth in the draft at linebacker. I would probably stay away from it.
Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties.
What do you got going on over there, Josh? Come on now.
Sorry, my headset went out on me. But.
That dude got some big thighs. Holy crap.
Dude, I like the David Bailey pick, man. That's what so far in my predictive mock draft, I'm 2 for 2. So, this one's interesting, man. This is the one I don't know where they go here. I would try to trade back, but if you can't trade back here, because of their issues, I would be drafting for need, and I would take right tackle Francis Mauanoa. But that's a tough pick, man. Y'all let me know in the chat. I just saw my boy Anthony jumped in. So let me know, big dog, where you at? What you want to do in the chat, man? Or should the Cardinals? I know you're not a Cardinals.
Is that the mystery friend?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I told you I have friends. Uh, but yeah, so he also lives in Arizona, but he's a Pats fan. So,
Hey, I got like possibly a stupid question. Oh,
whatever.
I don't know, my thing glitched out. Possibly stupid question. What happens if they don't get the pick in time? Do they just forfeit it?
Yes.
Great question. No, they don't forfeit it altogether. What happens is the team that's behind them jumps them in the order. So, like, if Arizona didn't get the pick in, it's happened like Minnesota famously did it one year. They didn't get the pick in time, and so in this situation, let's just say the Cardinals, it says pick is in, so they got it in. But if the Cardinals didn't get the pick in, then the Titans would get the number 3 overall pick, and the Cardinals would move back to 4. And if they still couldn't get it in, they would move back to 5. So you just keep moving back, and other teams get to jump you. So
Got you.
it's only happened a few times in NFL history, but the Minnesota Vikings were the most famous because I forget who they missed on, but then like the guy who got picked ended up being like a Pro Bowler, and they could have taken him, but then they got it in too late.
You got to figure somebody in the front office is getting fired if that happens.
You gotta, yes, they gotta go. So, but. All right, well, the Cardinals pick is in. They're showing Styles right now, Trev. So, oh, no, that's Jeremiah Love. Never mind. I'm sorry. They don't got uniforms and jersey numbers on, so I messed that up. But Jeremiah Love might be the pick right here for Arizona. Keep in mind, one more thing. They just hired an offensive coach. They got Mike LaFleur. Matt LaFleur's brother is their new coach. So does he make his first pick be an offensive weapon? As an offensive-minded head coach, maybe. So he might just win out here. But I would go Mauanoga. They could go Arvell Reese.
I saw the Vikings one.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell the
So
story.
in 2003, the Vikings. Here we go. Never mind. Dude's walking up.
We'll get that story after this pick.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I didn't remember all the details. But, all right, here we go. Pick is in. Woo! My goodness. All right, the pick is in. Oh, my goodness. This is the big one. With the third pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals drafted Jeremiah Love, running back, Notre Dame. A running back just went number 3 overall. What do y'all think on this pick?
Personally, I think it's a stretch.
Yeah?
Again, they've got too many other needs.
Fair.
They have too many needs to really like. I don't know. I don't feel like it's a stretch. I feel like they have so many needs. They kind of just went with best overall.
I'll say this. When I remember the one that sticks out to me, that people said Bijan Robinson was a stretch too because he was drafted, I think, 6th overall, 7th overall, something like that. People said the same thing about Jahmyr Gibbs, who was picked at 12. It's a positional value issue, and I completely understand the conversation. But I will also say on the flip side, Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson, I don't think their organizations are upset with it. So that's an interesting pick. I'll tell you what. I did not think Arizona was going to take him there. And Tennessee's got to be pissed.
That goes back to the age-old thing. If they don't fix the offensive line before that, then
yeah,
he's not going to do anything. So
Ashton Genty struggled all last year because they didn't have an offensive line. I think he's a really good back, but he struggled all last year. So
I love this tunnel that the players walk out of.
Yeah.
The very last logo you see every single time they walk out is the Chargers.
That's right.
Well, and then they walk up to like that photo booth looking thing and then put their hat on. That's kind of cool too.
No, yeah, that's pretty sick. So, okay, so this, all right, I got to go to the next pick really quick. And then, Trevor, tell us about the 2003 Vikings thing. But this has to be Arvell Reese now because Robert Saleh is a defensive-minded coach. He just took over the Titans job. Arvell Reese feels like an easy slam dunk home run pick and a chess piece. They can play linebacker, edge, and if I trust any coach to figure that out, I think Robert Saleh will get the most out of him. So I love this for Arvell Reese. I think it's better for Arvell Reese to go 4 and get Saleh than to be drafted at pick number 3. I think this is a great situation for him. I actually love this for everybody involved, to be honest with you.
And you look at it, you got Arvell Reese is the number 1 overall ranked player. And here he is all the way down to the 4th spot now.
Yeah.
And overall ranking, he's ranked higher than Mendoza, and these guys have already gone. So if you're sitting there with the Titans pick, you got to love that right now.
Yeah. They would have loved love. Don't get me wrong. They would have loved some love, but they'll feel really good about Arvell Reese. Now, the question becomes: do they go Arvell Reese or Sonny Styles? Because Trevor did bring that up, and I think that's he's right. Sonny Styles could go here too, but I think it's got to be Arvell Reese.
I wouldn't hate them going Sonny Styles, but I think on this one they probably go Arvell Reese.
The pick came in fast.
Dude, I'm telling you, I love these highlights. I love watching the highlight part. Titans pick is in. They aren't picking yet, but it's in. They haven't announced it yet, I mean.
Real quick, before we forget, tell us about the 2003 Vikings, how they missed their pick.
Yeah, so I actually saw a video on this earlier this week on Instagram or TikTok or something, talking about how when there's a trade made, both teams have to call in the trade.
Right.
So both teams have to call it into the office. And so in 2003, the Vikings made a trade with the Ravens. And so the Vikings called in the trade, and the Ravens changed their mind after they agreed to terms. And so they never called in the trade.
Holy crap, the Ravens again changed their mind on trades? These guys got never trade with Baltimore.
And so then they, it says that, the Vikings were just sitting back watching, and then all of a sudden they noticed on the TV the logo didn't change. It was on the clock. And then at that point it was, too late. And so they lost their...
I didn't know the Ravens did them dirty, man. That's the Ravens had twice in NFL history backed out of a trade and screwed a team over. That's funny to me. I did not know that was the Ravens again.
It says,
you don't know what I'm talking about.
Brzezinski said that we had called in the trade and we thought it was done. We're all sitting there in the draft room just watching the TV, and then all hell broke loose.
Yeah. That's wild. I knew the Vikings. Does it say who got picked in that spot?
Yeah, it did. So let me look.
Robert Saleh is up and celebrating, so
look at that shiny ball head.
Whoever he's got.
He's got Arvell Reese, man. He's got to.
Brzezinski. They were trying to get Kevin Williams, who was a defensive tackle. And I think that's who they lost, was Kevin Williams when they got...
Okay. Also, can we talk about the fact I love the Titans' new logo? Absolutely sick.
They drafted Williams at number 9. So they lost to Jacksonville, and the Panthers jumped in front of them when they didn't get the trade anytime.
Jeez. All right, here we go. Titans are in. Oh, my.
Wow.
Okay, we were way wrong. We didn't think of this at all. So, with the number 4 overall pick, the Tennessee Titans just selected Carnell Tate, wide receiver out of Ohio State. We did not talk about wide receiver at all here. We didn't even think that was on the table. How are y'all feeling on that?
He's a 4.53 for a 40. That's not exactly blazing for a wide receiver.
So, all right, I got a Carnell Tate story for you guys really fast. So, you guys know, but not a lot of people on the podcast are going to know. So, at my day job, one of my accounts that I service is a gym down here that trains professional athletes. And so, I was out delivering towels, and I'm walking through, and I almost run this guy over. And I kind of and I see him kind of, move out of the way. And I was like, oh, hey, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't see you there. He's like, hey, you're good, bro. No biggie. So we have this little interaction. And as he's walking away, I look and I turn around, and his backpack says Ohio State, Tate number 17. And I was like, wait a minute, is that So I look it up. I pull up the roster, sure enough, it was Carnell Tate, and so I bumped into him. And then a couple weeks later, almost the exact same thing happened with Odell Beckham Jr. So in the last couple weeks, I got a chance to bump into almost literally Carnell Tate and Odell Beckham Jr. But he was down here in Arizona training for the combine and the draft. So yes, I actually I talked to him a few weeks ago. He was actually down here with Caden McDonald as well, so I saw both of them. Didn't really have a conversation because you got to be professional in there, but yeah. So I will say this: he's a great wide receiver. I think he was my number one wide receiver on my board. So I love the player. I'm just shocked that he went 4th over Arvell Reese and Sonny Styles. So, but as I'm thinking this through, because y'all aren't talking back to me.
Sorry, man, you can't talk to me while I'm watching the highlight reels. I'm back now. They're done.
I was just listening to Josh name drop. He's trying to big league everybody. You know, these guys are as big as Anthony.
Look, yeah, well, whatever. Anyway,
I mean, we've learned now that Josh has a friend,
and he knows pro.
And
athlete.
Josh runs into people.
Yeah.
Talk quick, Josh. Giants pick is in.
All right. Well, this is interesting.
Harbaugh making his first pick.
I was going to say, this is Harbaugh's first pick as the Giants coach, so he's another one. He's a trenches, defensive-minded guy. If this isn't Arvell Reese, I don't know what is.
They got pretty good weapons on offense right now. Like, I would assume they would target defense, especially with him being a Harbaugh.
I heard a lot of talk before the draft about Jordan Tyson at number 5. So I don't know, man. They could go wide receiver to put opposite of Malik Neighbors. So it could be Jordan Tyson, but everything in me is like he's a Harbaugh. It's got to be Arvell Reese.
Well, who do they? Yeah, I mean, I feel like they got us build up that defense. Like they got Dart, Scatabo, and Neighbors on offense. I mean, yes, you obviously want another wide receiver to go opposite of that, but
well,
I'm trying to remember. They also had who's the other receiver?
I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Hey, I'm an idiot. They just drafted Abdul Carter last year. They've got a defensive line. This might just be Sonny Styles or Caleb Downs. I forgot. Their defensive line is fine, but linebacker, safety could be in play here. But there was a lot of talk today in particular. I heard it this morning start to pick up from Peter Schrager, who I think is as reliable of a draft source as you can find. Him and Daniel Jeremiah are probably the top 2 guys. Jordan Tyson is very much in play at 5 right here. The wide receiver out of Arizona State. He's got a lot of injury history, but the measurables are like, this kid's insane. So, you know, there's the old saying, if you're hurt a lot in college, you'll be hurt in the pros. So I don't know how much his injury history plays into effect here, but on the field when he plays, he's a dog.
That's a big win, though.
I don't know they're going to for a receiver that high.
All
right, man. I don't care about the Corona commercial. Show me the pick.
Who are y'all taking here? If you're the Giants, who do you got? Dad said not a receiver, so you going Styles?
I'm leaning defense. Like I think that they're Harbaugh's always every Harbaugh is a defense first type of dude. Like,
well, here, this is a good chance for us right now. Let's do this. I'm gonna break open our big board. This is my official big board for the first round of the draft. So, first and foremost, here I'll start crossing them off right here for you guys. Mendoza,
I just think that as a Harbaugh guy, he's gonna end up going Styles.
Well, don't delete them, Josh. You said you wanted to look back on this. Just strike through them.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. Thank you for keeping me in line there. Let me put that back.
I think Harbaugh goes Styles, and he builds a defense and he brings in a captain that he can build a defense around for years.
All right. So, Mendoza's gone. Love is gone. Arvell Reese is my next guy on the board. Sonny Styles is there after that. David Bailey's gone. Carnell Tate's gone. So as you look at this here, I immediately lean towards it's got to be Styles because I talked myself out of Arvell Reese already. So it's got to be Styles or it's got to be Caleb Downs, the safety, because a lot of people compare Caleb Downs to to Kyle Hamilton, which was Harbaugh's guy. So he's undersized a little bit from Hamilton. So we'll see how that goes. But interesting conversation here with, is it Styles? Is it Downs? It feels like it's an Ohio State player no matter what. So.
And there you go. Go to the best teams in college football and draft their best players.
You know what?
And watch it project to the NFL.
I'm glad you said that. So I very much here. I'll undershare that. Trevor, you can keep messing with it. I appreciate that. So Dad has said that for years, and over time, I've grown more and more to like agree with that statement of like it. So if you look at my big board, a lot of times, like I'll use a prime example. I didn't know how to rank. I really was toss up Emmanuel McNeil-Warren and Dylan Thieneman were two safeties that I like a lot. But the problem is I was like, so which one do I rank higher than the other? It was like a coin toss for me. And the tiebreaker for me was literally this, was Thieneman played at Oregon and McNeil-Warren played at Toledo. And I was like, I like them both. But it was a tiebreaker for me. Like, hey, one played against better talent in competition. So
Pick is in.
All right. All right. In the meantime, right now, because they're doing a salute to service thing right now, I do want to take this time and ask y'all, do us a favor, share this, like it, comment on it. It helps us out, helps the algorithm out a ton. If y'all can do us a favor on that, make sure you're doing that in the chat, and share this with your friends so we can get more people, because we are Chargers fans, but we're covering the draft and all 32 picks tonight. So y'all make sure share this with your friends and let's get this built up a little bit. We are not monetized, so we're not out here asking for super chats and money. Y'all just like, share, and subscribe. Help us out. So with that, thank you, and take it soon.
And here comes the pick.
Ooh. All right. With the 5th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the New York Giants took Arvell Reese, which I talked myself out of. I initially was on that, and then I talked myself out of it. So that tells me they're going to have him playing linebacker, not really edge, because he's not going to play over Thibodeau, Brian Burns, and Abdul Carter. So he's got to be playing more linebacker in this system. So that's a very interesting pick. Arvell Reese. That could be a great defense next year, by the way.
Nah, they're going to trade Thibodeau to the Chargers.
They have talked about trading Thibodeau, so, I mean, who knows?
They're going to trade him to the Chargers to make room for Reese.
Interesting. I don't know that I want to pay that much because they're not asking for nothing cheap for Thibodeau. Let's see.
So what does that mean for the Browns? Oh, the Browns.
Oh, Cleveland Browns make a trade.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
With Kansas City. This affects the Chargers.
Oh, no.
Oh, my. Who is Kansas City so excited to get?
That's what I'm scared about. I don't know.
It's Sonny Styles?
Maybe.
I mean, he's a great player, but is he really what they need?
Now they're going to go get Ty Simpson and replace Mahomes since he's hurt.
Yeah, whatever.
Kenyon Sadiq. Trying to replace Chelsea.
They could have waited till 9 and got him. It's got to be someone they didn't think they could get at 9. They've got, in my opinion, the only person they're going up to get is, man.
Carnell Tate?
He's
They
already
do like
gone.
the receivers.
No, Carnell Tate's gone. Jordan Tyson, but I think he would have been there at 9. I don't think they had to do that.
You're right. I forgot to cross him off.
Oh, you're good. So this is an interesting development that I did not see coming. A lot of people said that they were trying to trade up to 3. But when they didn't, I was kind of not really sure. I did not expect this.
Well, but when they were talking about 3, that's because they were trying to go to Jeremiah Love. But
Right. But even that didn't make sense to me because they spent a lot of money on Kenneth Walker. So
Right.
I don't know why they would have done that, but that was the talk. So, but
There was I saw some things about like Kenneth Walker supposedly like looking fat when he got off the plane in Kansas City.
I mean, he just
Super
won a
Bowl
Super Bowl.
celebration time.
Yeah, he just won a Super Bowl. He was living it up a little bit. He'll get back into shape by training camp. I wouldn't worry too much about
I
it.
hope not.
Well, as Charger fans, we hope not, but
Not only won a Super Bowl, won the MVP too.
right. Yeah, he's living it and just got $15 million from the Chiefs, so he's living his best life.
In. Like they're not gonna go quarterback. They just announced Justin Fields as their starter.
Well, I mean, until Mahomes gets healthy.
Right, but I'm saying like Andy Reid's like been all in love with Justin Fields so far, like everything I've seen. So they're not like trying to replace him at all. Is what I'm saying.
The only one that makes sense to me here is if they have some intel that they weren't going to be able to get Reuben Bain or one of the edge rushers or they want Sonny Styles, which I don't think, and they got Tranquil, they got Bolton. I don't think they need Styles. That doesn't make sense. Mansour Delane, they could be going after the top corner because they did just lose McDuffie and Watson. So
The Browns
But
got
again-
quite the haul.
I was about to say I didn't look and see what the Browns got. What?
I didn't see it.
Number
What was
9
it?
pick, they got a 3rd round pick and a 5th round pick.
Okay, so they got. Yeah, that's a nice little haul. Good trade for Cleveland. Because you're only moving back 3 spots.
And they got 2 extra picks out of it.
Yeah, and they're in
Third
this
and
year's
fifth.
draft. They got the Chiefs 3rd and 5th this year. So the Chiefs
I mean-
have to think this guy's a game changer that can help them win a Super Bowl.
I'm gonna say that part I like. The Chiefs getting less picks.
It's got to be Tyson. That's the only one that makes sense to me that they'd go up and get. They're going to get a wide receiver. That's my only thought.
Yeah,
that
you
makes
get a
sense.
receiver, goes to KC, he's going to get in trouble with the law anyway, though.
Just guaranteed. All right, here we go. Pick is in.
Or his quarterback will break his legs.
My goodness. Wow, they must think highly of this kid. All right, with the 6th pick in the NFL draft, the Kansas City Chiefs just selected Mansour Delane, cornerback out of LSU. I think highly of this kid, but trading up to go get him and giving up that much, he would have been there at 9. They could have waited and got him at 9.
You would like to think so.
That makes no sense to me. The Browns
'cause
were
we-
not taking a corner. The
Commanders.
Commanders were not going to take a corner. Well, they
Saints,
might have, I
Saints.
guess, but they would take Caleb Downs, the safety, before they went after Delane. So I don't think they were taking a corner. Who's at 8?
Saints.
The Saints, I don't think would have taken a corner, but that's wild, man. Honestly, I don't.
I can live
don't
with
know
that trade as a Chargers fan, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, this feels like a bad call by the Chiefs. If it were anybody else but Brett Beach and Andy Reid, I would be like, this guy's an idiot. What's he doing? But with them, I'm like, well, maybe they see something I don't see. I don't know. That's wild, man. I'm shocked.
Is
Yeah,
it
I'm not
just
gonna lie,
weird
though, I like
watching
his
this
hair.
kid walk into the stage, compare his demeanor to that of a Mendoza and some of these others? This kid seems to be all about himself.
Every cornerback is, Dad. Come on.
I'm just saying, he's all about himself. Go ahead and fill the Chiefs with a bunch of individuals.
I don't know. I don't think that's fair. I will say this. My pre-draft on this kid was that he's the best corner I've seen in a long time. So don't get me wrong. I think he's elite. But,
Ladd's going to cook him.
man. Well, he doesn't really play as much in the slot. He's more of an outside guy. So, But man, I'm shocked by this pick. I am utterly stunned by this.
Oh, Commanders pick is in, too.
Also, don't forget the Chiefs still got pick number 29 too. So that trade they made with the Rams. So maybe they just feel like we've got another pick to work with later, so we can give up the later round stuff, and we're going to take these 2 impact players in the first. So that is a very aggressive move. All right. Well, the Commanders are on the board
for
here.
a minute.
Yeah, you're good.
I stretch my legs.
You're good. The Commanders are on the board, are on the clock now. It says the pick is in, so they're not trading it. So I feel like I've said this for 3-4 picks now. It's got to be Sonny Styles, right? I mean,
Eventually, you're going to be right. Don't worry, man. Keep saying it.
I mean, I'm not trying to but he's the best player available by a significant margin, unless they think Caleb
And the
Downs.
receiver.
I'm listening to Mansour Delane here again. He's all about the Chiefs made the best pick of the draft. It's like, get out of here.
I mean, look.
The
Yeah,
fact
you
that
know,
the Chiefs
You
makes
really
you
hated
think
them
that
as soon as
anyway,
you said
but
Chiefs. Like, leave the kid alone, Dad. Come on. You don't know anything about him.
You know that I would have been. I mean, y'all know me as a human being. I would have been the same way. If I ever get drafted, hey, they just made the best pick they've ever made. They're gonna at 31 other teams are gonna regret it. I feel that way. I feel that way driving a truck. Like every company who didn't hire me, they're gonna regret it. My company's
both of them.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm just saying, like I don't mind that. I just don't mind that. And frankly, I think if you don't, as a corner who's matched up one-on-one on an island like that, if you don't have that kind of confidence, you can't play. So I don't hold that against him at all.
Yeah. Like I said, that's just like how corners are.
Ugh. All right. Pick number 7 is in. We're moving a little bit. I like it.
All right, back.
Hey, when he gets back, we got to mess with him and be like, oh my gosh, the Chargers traded up.
He's probably still listening. He's probably just peeing.
Probably, but I just...
Probably didn't even mute his phone. We'll probably hear him in a second. Bobby Wagner.
So, Bobby Wagner's been ready to, like everyone thought he's going to retire for 3 years now. So, I think that Bobby Wagner mentoring Sonny Styles for 1 year could be good for Styles.
We get it, man. We want Sonny Styles off the board.
And I want him to go to the NFC. There he is. All right, with pick number 7, the Washington Commanders selected Ohio State Buckeyes superstar linebacker and the combine darling, Sonny Styles.
I like that name. That's a good name.
Dude, he just seems like a perfect NFL prospect.
Sonny Styles. That's like that's a good name to like announce, you know?
Yeah. So that's a good. He's a stud, dude. I got a lot of love and honestly grateful. Like I jokingly said, like I want to see him go to the NFC, but like very grateful that wasn't the Chiefs' pick. Not that I think Mansour Delane's a bad player at all by any stretch, but grateful to see this guy out of the AFC altogether.
We're 7 picks in, right? Yeah, okay. I was like, I got 7 people crossed off, so.
Yep.
Making sure I don't miss
Here, with
anyone.
that being said, let's take a look at the big board. I got it pulled up right here. So, share it. There we go. All right, let's take a look at the big board here. So, top guys on the board right now: Caleb Downs at 7, Francis Mauigoa. Dude, if the Browns trade back to 9 and get Mauigoa, that's a big deal, bro. That's awesome for them. Like, so because they would have, I thought they might take him at 6. So, Caleb Downs could go right here to the Saints. This could also be Ruben Bain if they need an edge rusher because Cam Jordan's about to retire. It could be Jermon McCoy, the corner, but I think this is probably going to actually, number 8, I'm guessing right now that the Saints are about to take Ruben Bain, edge rusher out of Miami. but I wouldn't be shocked if they go Caleb Downs. So
Dang, 6'5", 244.
and ran a 4.4.
What a specimen.
Dude, he is, dude. Yeah.
Are you talking about me when I came back?
Yeah. Yeah.
What a specimen.
6'4", 6'5", 240. Dad's never seen it. So,
I got the
I've
240.
seen 240.
Man, how about a 4.4, Dad? You ever seen those numbers anywhere?
I had a kid that I coached one time that had a GPA of a 4.4.
Right. Ordered a 4-pound sirloin one day.
That was me,
Well, I
Joe.
got a new theory on picking the next picks here.
What you got?
Well, since this one just finally worked out for Josh after 7 picks.
I mean, to be fair,
No, being fair. I'm going with Vega Ione all the way down, and he's going to keep falling until I finally get it right with number 22.
Mel,
No.
don't bet on him going.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about him going anywhere. Like, don't even
Well, Josh
mention
was wrong on everyone up until now too.
No, Josh was not wrong on everyone. Josh was like 4 for 4 on the first couple. Well, yeah.
Fernando Mendoza doesn't count, man. Come on.
Jeremiah
Yeah,
Love to the Cardinals threw me off a little bit. And then Cardinal Tate. Those two kind of, I didn't see those coming. So Styles makes a lot of sense here, though. That's a good pick for them. So, all right, well, I'm giving you a new one, Dad. So this feels like it's got to be Reuben Bain to the Saints.
You talk about a team that's irrelevant as can be. Okay.
Hey, Tyler Shuck was nice last year, man. Second round, older quarterback, and he turned out all right.
Shout out, Dad. Your dad likes the Saints now. He lived there for 2 years, so.
Nah, Drew's gone. He doesn't like him anymore.
Well, he's bingo.
He'll be the biggest Cowboys homer now.
Okay.
Or Bengals, and talk about Joey.
Yeah. Man, this is an interesting pick here, but I think Reuben Bain here. But just so you know, I'm not going to just sit here and be on a run of everyone should take Reuben Bain. If they pass on him, I think that number 9, I said this while you were gone, the Browns are about to get Mauanoga, and that's about to be amazing for them. Because they could.
Well, I heard you say the Chargers traded up.
Oh, yeah. I told Trevor, I was like, well, we're going to mess with him. I'm going to tell him the Chargers traded up when he goes back.
I told you
I
his
literally was
phone was
standing
still
on the
on.
other side of the camera.
Oh, okay. All right, I didn't know where you went. You disappeared, so.
It was a sciatic nerve that was bothering me really bad, so I figured I had to stand up a little bit.
I get it. That's all good.
He's old. That's what he said.
Look, I'm
Hey,
pushing
hey,
up on
hey,
30
hey.
now, dude. I get it. I'm getting old myself.
Can't relate.
You will in June.
I was gonna say you got a baby on the way, baby, so you'll relate.
Wait till
to
that 3 a.m. wake up. What? Dad, wake me up. Wake up for me.
Yeah.
I ain't feeding her. That's Lauren's job.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
just saying.
I'll be working out too. Don't worry. I'm keeping my body in shape.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Hey
all
man,
right.
I literally get paid to work out. If I don't work out, my bosses get on me. So.
Good. Yeah, let's go. Man, all right.
The only thing better than working out like that is getting paid to work out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
And
right.
it's been doing me good. I've lost like 25 pounds since I started this job.
There you go.
What's up?
Little brat.
Lost your body again.
Hey,
Hang on, sorry, my headset's
Right,
Focus now.
what would you like to order? Sounds like Josh is on an old-fashioned dial-up internet connection.
I know I'm working on it. My headset's tripping.
mute yourself, man. He's not muting. This is what I get for being a guest.
Sorry, guys. Give me a second. All right. Hey, can y'all hear me or no?
Yeah, now you're extra loud.
Now that you're off your dial up.
Man, well, my interface just went out on me. I don't know what happened, so I might have to buy a new one. So I have no mic, but I'm back on the. So I'm back on here, so it's all right. We'll figure it out. I will play with it when I'm not live. See if I can fix it. If not, I might need to buy a new interface. So, anyone in the chat who wants to just donate, holler at your boy. Alright, so we're gonna pull this out.
You taking $5 super hollers?
Right. Hey, should I just like keep the mic up here so people think but it's not even hooked up?
No, I think it's hooked up.
No, bro, it's not.
Alright, well, then you were just screaming for a second there.
Sorry.
Alright, finally, here we go. Pick's been in for like 5 minutes.
I know. Hey, funny story in a minute. All right.
Where's your Tyson pick?
Yep. So with the 8th overall pick, the New Orleans Saints draft wide receiver Jordan Tyson out of Arizona State. So good pick. I like it. Him opposite of Chris Olave, that should be pretty nice, I think. So.
That's gotta be like the cool part about getting drafted is like you already like know your teammates, like you've been watching them and everything. Like he was like, crap, dude, I'm about to go play with Chris Olave. I don't know. That feels like I don't know. I think that was pretty cool.
That would be
Yeah,
cool.
but speaking as an old man, it's really bad and insulting when you hear the kid that comes up and says, "Oh, you were my idol when I was a kid and growing up." It's like, yeah, well, I'm still playing.
Who said that to you, Dad? Who was
It
the
was
kid?
you, Josh, when he was playing slow pitch.
Yeah.
Oh man, no, that was funny. The LeBron thing a couple months back, where the kid came up, he's like, "Yo, you played against my dad in your first ever NBA game." So, but all right, well, Jordan Tyson. So let's talk about him. Good player, really explosive. Started at Colorado, ended up at Arizona State, and just here's the thing with his injuries. Everyone talks about his injury history. The big one, he had an ACL. It was an ACL, PCL. He tore them both. And then the next year he broke his collarbone. So that's kind of hey, those are freak accidents.
He didn't make it out of the tunnel.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's cool. That's a cool thing, man, to watch the emotion like this. But here's the last thing I want to say. Everyone's talking about, he can't stay healthy. He missed games last year.
He's going to the Browns, Dad.
So his whole thing last year was he had a hamstring issue. So everyone's talking about like how he's going to be unhealthy in the pros. Like, what's that?
I told Trevor he's going to the Saints, not the Browns.
Yeah, I know. I realized I looked at the wrong name on the screen. I realized it after I said it.
But a much different attitude and appreciation for what he's got than that other fool.
Oh my gosh, Dad's just gonna hate Mansour Delay until the day he dies. But
just like Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and yeah, another Hall of Famer. Yeah, let's hate on him for no reason. Oh my gosh. Dad just picks out players he hates and then just is like going to hate them forever. Like, I'm not a LeBron fan, but also, dude's 41 at winning playoff series single-handedly. So, at some point, you just have to just lower the shield and say, you know what? Not that bad.
You can admire him, but he's not going to take the label of GOAT.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Anyways, you and the Jordan cult that is everybody born in the 90s. Or
okay.
Everybody who lived in...
Kobe up there, too, so just stop.
I'm a diehard Kobe fan. I'm not putting Kobe in the GOAT. He's top 10, but not GOAT. Oh, man. That's wild. Anyways, point I was really making here. I just looked in the chat. I saw your boy Mason. Yo.
Got a boy, Mace.
What up, Mason?
All the way from Japan, he's tuning in.
Let's go.
It's like 10 a.m. there.
Oh, is that time difference? Okay. Nice. So, anyways, backtracking though. Tyson's a good player, man.
his hamstring went out last year. He had some hamstring issues, but that shouldn't affect him going into the NFL. So he's really 2 years removed since the last major injury, and he did break a collarbone, and that's a major one. But the knee's good, collarbone's good, and he had a hammy last year, which like kind of whatever to me. So I'm excited for this kid. I think it's a good pick, and playing in Kellen Moore's offense, I think as Charger fans we know that's a good offense and allows for high level of success. So I'm a fan. I think it's a good pick. But Cleveland, they're about to get their tackle right here. This is going to be Mauanoga. Also, I have no idea if I'm saying that right, by the way. I'm trying my best on that one. But.
I'm not seeing any L or N in there, but
Well, that's how a lot of the Samoan names, man. They're like, it's like there's like syllables that aren't letters that are letters that aren't there in all of them. So yeah, I mean it. Oh,
Bye, Dad.
Peace. All right, man. I guess he was sick of this. He's like, oh, you can't even pronounce the player's name, right? I'm out.
Yeah, man, he just did not like your picks. All right.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Josh still thinks Sonny Styles is gonna go number 9.
He's just pissed off at Kansas City right now. He's got to go vent, let off some steam.
Yeah, hey, if you guys go follow my dad on Facebook, you might end up seeing a angry post about Mansour Lane, but that's all right. Here we go. Pick is in. Woo! Oh, okay. So they did go tackle. The Cleveland Browns, with the 9th overall pick, did not take the tackle I expected. They take Spencer Fano, tackle out of Utah. So that's a big time. I wanted him
in one of our drafts, in one of the mock drafts.
So here's the deal with Fano. He's got the shortest arms of any tackle in the draft. So a lot of people are saying he's going to play guard. I don't know. He's 6'5". I mean, it's not like he's, but he's kind of got short arms.
Yeah.
So he played right tackle in college. He's a really good right tackle at the collegiate level, but a lot of people were projecting him to play guard, which is why I took the approach that he would be a guard for us. But he won't be. He will be a player for the Cleveland Browns. So he'll be protecting Shedeur Sanders or Deshaun Watson, whichever one that wins the starting job there. So not a bad pick, though. I expected him to go tackle. They clearly like Fano more than Mauanoa. So I'm going to try to invite Dad back in and see if I don't know what happened, man.
We'll figure it out. Maybe.
All right, remote guest.
Giants pick is in. There it is.
There he is. All right, well, run on offensive
Thank you.
line.
That's what I'm wanting. The picks are in. Just saying, man. We don't need to wait 10 years.
All right, well, let's go ahead and run it. The New York Giants, the 10th overall pick, add to the run on offensive lineman here, and they take Francis Mauanoa, the
I like his outfit.
Tackle from Miami. So he's going to the Giants. I hope that doesn't mean that they start running offensive linemen and take our guy. That's all I can say is I'm really worried about that for us. But, all right. I'm going to send Dad the invite and try to see if we can get him back in.
Did you see his outfit?
Oh, yeah, he's fresh. Yeah.
It said he got kicked off. He just sent me a text.
Pop Sports. I probably shouldn't announce his email to the world. Shoot him a text, man. Let him know. I just resent the invite to him. So, but all right. Well, let's look at the board. Let's pull it back up here and take a look. Big board right here. Oh, so Caleb Downs is still on the board here. I'm kind of shocked there, man. Downs is still on the board. Ruben Bain's still on the board. I thought both of them would be gone. So who's picking right now? This is
Cowboys. Cowboys have 2 in a row.
well, yeah, no, the Cowboys just made a trade. Oh, they traded with Miami, but they kept their 20th pick, or they kept their 12th pick. So the
Yeah,
Cowboys
they got 2 in a row right now.
Wow.
That's
I'm
crazy.
curious. So
Yeah.
that means they moved up from 20 to 11, so they had to give up a lot for that. Well, oh man, this feels like it's going to be Caleb Downs and Ruben Bain back to back then.
I'm just hoping it's not Ione.
No, their O line's okay. I don't think we have to worry about the Cowboys taking an O lineman.
Who they got at tight end?
I don't think they're gonna. Dude, their defense is just so bad. They got Ferguson at tight end, who's fine, but
Oh,
their defense is so bad. I think they have to go 2 defensive picks, which, so to me, it's like it's gonna be Downs at safety, and then it's, do they want to go Ruben Bain as an edge rusher, or do they want to take
Cowboys are picking twice in a row right
a
now.
corner?
They just traded. Now they got 2 back-to-back picks.
Hey, is Lauren like a Cowboys fan now?
Well, her dad is a Cowboys fan.
I was like, look, bring her on. Tell her to come on in.
She's not dressed appropriately for that.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't have a jersey on.
That's the standard. She's got to wear a jersey to be on our
My
live.
mom put one on. I told her if she wants to get on, she's got to put on her Tier Tart jersey.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm gonna put this up real quick. Right.
You ain't joining my live stream without a jersey on.
Oh my goodness. All right. So, you're asking good questions here. Are they going to just continuously add to this offense and take Kenyon Sadiq?
That feels like the Jerry Jones move, man. They don't want Micah Parsons, so.
I mean, man, I would, if it's me, so I'm not high on Ruben Bain. Personally, I'm more concerned about his arm length than some other people. So,
I mean, Sadiq would be a good option for them. At like one of these 2 picks.
man, for me, I would go Caleb Downs and then Jermod McCoy. And you're just going to get a safety and a corner, lock down that the secondary. You already got Deron Bland back there. So if it's me, and again, I'm not the Cowboys GM, and getting into the mind of Jerry Jones is a place I don't even want to go.
Yeah, no.
Caleb
That's a
Downs
one-way
and
trip.
Jermod McCoy, I would go corner safety back to back and just really secure the secondary. But man, let us know in the comments, where are y'all at on this?
I'm saying Caleb Downs and Kenyon Sadiq. That's.
Okay, so you're going Downs and Sadiq. And I'm going Downs and Jermod McCoy. Okay.
I think they're gonna go for a tight end. I don't think that they have a great tight end, and I think that Ferguson's on his way out, and so Sadiq would be a good one to bring in right about now.
None of this matters. None of this matters. So, apparently the trade information was wrong. So Miami's picking at 12. So they
Maybe
only
Miami
moved up
didn't
one.
call it in. Maybe just Dallas called it in.
Funny. The Cowboys are picking at 11, so they just swapped with Miami, which tells me that they just wanted to make sure they went and got this guy, and no one came up and traded with Miami to go jump him. So it's got to be Downs. Because he's the only one that anyone would be jumping to go get.
I think Jerry Jones has Downs. Am I allowed to say that?
I don't know, man. I wouldn't have said it. That's a wild take there. That I would not have been willing to say.
I don't like Jerry Jones, man. I don't know. I think he's too old. I think he needs to retire.
Then I think the word you're looking for is dimension, not Downs. But I can't believe you just said that, man. Please, we hope nobody clips that. So, all right. Dad still hasn't figured out how to get back in yet? All right. We're back here. All right, so we got progressive commercials, and we're not just and we're waiting and not letting me know who the
Yeah,
Cowboys
the
are
pick
picking.
is in. They don't care.
I know. It's so stupid.
They said,
Fun fact, in the NBA, do you know what was playing when Nikola Jokic got drafted? The best player in the world right now. Do you know what was on the TV the minute he got drafted?
a Big Mac commercial.
It was a Taco Bell commercial. It was a freaking Liv Moss Taco Bell commercial. And it's like, because they drafted, it was the second round pick that no one expected to turn out to be what he is, and now best player in the world was drafted with a Taco Bell commercial. So there's just a chalupa on the screen instead of the best player in the world.
It's better than Burger King, and they're just screaming Whopper over and over.
Hey, here you go. Okay, so they're moving up one spot, and then they're giving up. So I didn't know the Cowboys had 2 fifth-round picks. So that's all they're doing is they're giving them 2 fifth-round picks in exchange to move up one slot.
2
So-
fifth rounders?
Yeah.
What
So
are you doing, Jerry?
yeah, that's. I don't know.
For one
But-
slot?
He's gotta love Caleb Downs, dude. That's the only thing that. Let's see. Pick is in. Goodell's at the podium. Woo! And the Dallas Cowboys did it. They officially selected Caleb Downs, safety, Ohio State. That's
See,
a
I
good
told
pick,
you
bro.
Jerry had Downs.
No, that's a great pick, bro. That's a great pick. It's a great pick. You need to find a new joke. I've been avoiding Mike Vrabel jokes all night long, sir. Just because I wanted. But yeah, Caleb Downs is a good pick for them, and I love this for us. So let's take a look at their big board, because we're ultimately now really just hoping to see one name stay on the board for us. So we're gonna go. Oh, that's why. Sorry, my bad. It took me a second to get that fixed. So, all right. So let's go.
Oh, yeah, I
Caleb
got an
Downs.
update. Sorry.
You're good. I'm updating it right now. All right. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I did the wrong thing. I'll let you do it. The joy
Hang
of
on.
shared Google Docs. All right. So I would have. Yeah. So I love that pick for them. So as far as it goes for us, because this is a Chargers stream here. So Bain is gonna go soon. Freeling is gonna go soon. Sadiq, I don't know, man. He could go soon. He could not. I don't know. We're getting to the spot that I'm worried about Ione, because the Dolphins could use him right here. Baltimore could take him at 14. Tampa could take him at 15. Those are the ones that scare me the most. If he gets past Tampa at 15, then then it looks like Proctor's going 17 to the Lions. I'm not worried about him there. The next one that would scare me is the Steelers. If we get to that range of like the Steelers at 21, I would say see if we can trade up and go get him because he's that valuable. If we're only moving up 1 or 2 spots. So it's an interesting choice here, but we're really the names to keep an eye on are Miami right here, which the pick is in. Keep an eye on, which I think this is going to be Jamar McCoy, to be honest with you. That's who I think they're going to pick. The one that scares me is Baltimore. Is Baltimore going to take Ione from us at 14? And Jesse Minter is going to cause us a bunch of problems as our former defensive coordinator.
Yeah. I'm not. I mean, obviously, we know that it's a long shot to get Ione anyways, but it's not. It's a stressful situation to watch right now because I mean, you don't really want to trade up too far. Obviously, like we don't want to just give up the rest of our draft for one dude.
No.
But
It
so
is
might
stressful.
almost be time to start looking at who the next best option would be after that, which we kind of mentioned earlier. But
Oh, you know what? Here, I'll pull that up. So this is the other thing I've got. So I've shown you guys my big board, but I also have positional ranks here. So let's talk about it. Since I'm glad you brought that up. So we're gonna go up here to guard. So again, this is just my ranks. This is not ESPN. This is not. I pulled all the information I could find, and I came to my conclusions. Chase Besantis is my number 2 guy, so that would be the next guy available. A lot of times I see him going in like pick 35, 36, 37. He's not going at the end of the first round. So my suggestion is, if we want Basantis, we just trade back with like the Patriots to 31, or even the Jets at 33, or something like that, and try to go get Basantis. I would feel good about that. The next one for me, a lot of people love Emmanuel Pregnon. Personally, I lean towards Keelan Rutledge. That's more of a scheme fit. I like him in our scheme a lot. I like Keelan Rutledge over Pregnon, but in the second round, you could get any of those three guys. And if worse came to worse, Jennings Dunker out of Iowa would be another one that I wouldn't want to take in the second round. I would hope we could, if we were taking Dunker, it would be in the third round. But I don't think he's going to fall that far. So I lean towards, that's my list there. Y'all let me know in the comments if you think that list is terrible. If you disagree, that's fine. But that's my list. So Basantis would be the guy if Ione does come off the board. It would maybe be a little bit too rich to take him at 22. But for as bad as we need a guard, we could do it anyway. So.
Dolphins are coming up right now.
All right, let's wait for the Dolphins, and we'll talk about the guards.
Oh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm apparently not good at these predictions. So, they did go offensive lineman. I said that much.
I'll take it, man.
The Miami Dolphins at pick 12 just selected Caden Proctor, tackle out of Alabama. So, good player. I mean, I like Proctor. I didn't think they were going to tackle here, though. So they must view him as a franchise left tackle. Because a lot of people were saying he's going to be a guard. But Miami, if you're taking him this high, you're viewing this kid as franchise left tackle for the future.
Or franchise guard.
I don't think they'd take a guard this high, you know. But, I don't know. I think
if you don't think they were taking a guard this high, why do you think they were taking Vega?
Well, so here's the thing. This kid's 6'7", 360. And so I don't see him kicking in the guard. I just don't think that. So I didn't really think – I said they could take Vega, but I didn't really think that was going to happen. It was kind of it's on the table. It's on the board. I don't think they will. If they're taking this kid at 12, I think it's because they believe he's a tackle. He's 6'6", 360. He doesn't – frame-wise, it's not a guard. Unless I'm tripping there, you know?
I mean, you got to keep in mind, NFL is different sizing than college and high school, but kind of like the whole thing of, like, people always say, oh, Steph Curry's so small, and then he's 6'3" in real life, but, like, you see him on a screen, and he looks like a midget.
Right.
So, I mean, there's that whole aspect, too, of guard, like, I don't know the average height of a tackle in the NFL, honestly. I started this without having facts.
That's all right. I get it. So that's the hard part about the draft. Is like it's so hard to get this many facts for this many hours of coverage and this many players. So it is hard to do, and we do have regular jobs. So y'all give us a little grace, but it's an interesting setup here. That I didn't see Proctor, man. That shocks me. The Rams pick is in. This one, ooh. This feels like, and I'm lower on this one than most people. This feels like Mekhi Lemon, wide receiver out of USC. A lot of people comp this kid, Mekhi Lemon. The comparison is a lot of times to Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's not the biggest, he's not the fastest, he's not the strongest, he's just not got any elite physical traits. But they say like he just kills zone coverage because he just knows where to be at all times. So, seems to me like Mekhi Lemon, I've seen that mocked a lot, but let's take a look at the big board and see where because we are getting close to the Chargers.
No one's ever going to complain with an Amon-Ra. Like,
I mean, that's it's maybe the ceiling. We good here? Okay, my picture-in-picture clicked off. Can you see it all right, Trev?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm not looking on that. I'm looking on the... Yeah,
no, you're good. I was just making sure, that we didn't lose it. But, all right, so... Ultimately, so Bain's on the board. The Rams could take Bain and pair him up with Jared Verse. Jermon McCoy's on the board. They could use a corner to help them win now. That could be a nice little pick for them. So I don't know the state of the Rams offensive line too much to know if they need a tackle, but Freeling's interesting. So on my board here, Mekhi Lemon is ranked number 20. But he's very much in play here. Very much in play. I think, honestly, it's what I would expect. And in a Sean McVay offense, I don't think it's a bad option. I think he'll fit fine there. So, you got any takes here on what you think the Rams are doing?
Hopefully not Vega.
That's all we care about. That's all we care about. Mr. Ione.
You got Avion Terrell down at 28. How would you feel about the Chargers taking him? Maybe a little bit premature, but
I'd feel fine with that. I mean, a lot of people don't think corner's a need for us, and I disagree. And I've seen a lot of people say safety's a need for us, and I think corner's a way bigger need. So it may just be how you value the roster and the state of the roster.
Yeah.
Here, we can take this off. I didn't realize.
well, because some people think that we need a safety because Derwin doesn't stay at safety.
Yeah.
You know, like he's not a true safety. He roams the entire field and plays all 11 positions. Like,
yeah. So maybe
Like,
I'm wrong.
are people just wanting us to go get like a ball hawk safety that's going to stay back the whole time and like
yeah,
just lock
pretty much.
down zone and man defense?
So here's the question, dude. Let me ask you. To be honest, so you think about what we got back there. We got Tony Jefferson, who obviously, is a little bit older, could retire at the end of the year, and then that's a lot of it's like future planning. But I like
He's not
Elijah
on a
Molden.
2-year deal.
Yeah, but here's the deal. So like Jefferson, Elijah Molden, and R.J. Mickens are already back there. So I feel fine with those three. That I don't think we need to go get a safety. They could always go find one as like an older veteran, someone to go just fill in a roster spot at the end as well. But I trust those three. I don't know that I'm, and this is maybe something I haven't said, and this is something I might catch a lot of flack for from you right now and from the internet. I don't know that I believe fully in Cam Hart, and I don't know that I believe that Tarheeb still is a number one corner. I think we got a lot of solid, nice players. I don't think we got a number one. And there's just not a guy that you're like, hey, go lock up A.J. Brown. Hey, go spend the day covering Stephon Diggs. Hey, it's a lot of like, hey, we got a lot of guys that fit our scheme and do well in zone coverage and match up and whatever. But I don't know that we got that guy. And so I wouldn't be against it, man. So, funny enough, people talked a lot about Caden McDonald, Peter Woods, and the defensive tackles. I think corner's a bigger need than D tackle.
Yeah, I would agree
A
with
lot
that.
of people don't. I was like, a lot of people disagree with that statement. So I don't know.
Dad's trying to get in. He can't find it in his email.
Oh, here, I'll send him another email. He's got 87 emails, so I'll send it to all of them, I guess.
Dude, just tell me the pick already.
Trust me, I know. Dude.
Like, Baltimore's pick's probably already in by now.
Here, hey, you want to text Dad? Let him know I just sent it to his blessed coach email. So, all right, you do that. I'm watching the pick. The Rams are in. And, oh, they keep showing Ty Simpson. Are they going to draft the heir apparent to Matthew Stafford? That didn't even cross my mind.
Yeah, I forgot about Ty Simpson. They kept showing him at the beginning, trying to tease that he was going to go over Mendoza, and then they just haven't mentioned him at all.
This would be a spot. I wouldn't do it. But if they believe in Simpson, this might be... Wow. Let's see. That would be crazy to me.
All right.
They took Ty Simpson. They went quarterback. Wow. All right.
You ain't even got Ty Simpson on this board, dude.
He's down there. He's like.
He's down here at 38.
I have Ty Simpson as my 38th ranked player in the draft. You're right. I'm not a Ty Simpson believer. I don't see NFL traits. I got 15 starts in college, and I don't think that's enough. So I don't like it. But here's the thing. I will always be open to being wrong when the other person here is Sean McVay. So, here, hang on, sorry. There we go. I'm fixing my camera there. So Ty Simpson to the LA Rams. That's a heck of a spot for Ty Simpson, to be honest with you. Get to learn for a year under Stafford. You're going to have Puka as a number one for the entirety of your rookie contract.
Yeah, I mean, like, good for him.
It's a well-run organization. Like, Ty couldn't have picked a better spot for himself. So, good for him, but I don't know, man. I'm not as high on him, but I am a lot more high on him now that he's in that system. So
No, that's fair.
Hey, look who's back.
You know, you got mad over something I said and kicked me out.
Man, well, the Ty
Oh,
Simpson
you were just
part-
still butthurt at the Chiefs. Calm down.
Yeah,
Is that what it
we
was?
figured you left to go make angry posts on Chiefs Twitter about Mansour Lane being a punk. Well,
I should have.
Pick
let's
his
just,
in. Let's see if
let's
they announce it
recap-
quicker this time.
let's recap what you just missed, Dad. The Rams just took Ty Simpson. That shocked me. I was over here talking about Mekhi Lemon. I was over here talking about Reuben Bain. And then right as Goodell was walking up, they flashed Ty Simpson. I kind of quickly was like, hey, do you think they might take the heir apparent to Matthew Stafford and go Ty Simpson? And Trevor and I both were kind of like, oh, interesting, but probably not. We were wrong. That's what they did. So what do you think about Ty Simpson,
Fun
Dad?
fact on that.
Hit me.
So when Ty Simpson's parents were deciding with him on whether or not he should enter the draft, one of the people they consulted with was the Rams general manager, and the Rams GM told him he definitely needs to enter because he's absolutely a first-round pick.
Wow.
So
I didn't know
now they just took him with the 13th pick. So
Les Snead likes him then. That's what I told Trevor. I was like, I had Simpson ranked 38th on my big board. I was not a huge believer in Ty Simpson. I'm still not. But I will say this. Having Sean McVay, sign off on this and knowing that he's going to have Puka Nacua to throw the football to the entirety of his career, or the entirety of his rookie contract, I like that. And it's hard not to believe in that. So, I'm willing to be wrong here, but I had him 38th on my big board, so we'll see in a couple of years if I just really botched that and just really didn't see a Pro Bowl quarterback. But that's wild to me.
You've had
He's a
worse
coach's
picks than
kid.
38.
He's a
You at least had him in the high second round.
Yeah.
he's a good kid. He's a coach's kid.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, seems like a good kid, and Kalen DeBoer loved him at Alabama, and so, I mean, he played in the SEC. Obviously, he's seen high-level talent. He's seen big games, so just. All right, well, here's the one really quick. I'm terrified of this pick. If there was a team that I thought was going to take Vega from us, it's right here at 14 with the Rams, or with the Ravens. I'm sorry. I'm terrified of what the Ravens are about to do. So, I am literally okay with anything but one name off this board. What's going on, y'all? Y'all look like you're seeing news that I don't see.
No, I'm just watching.
I'm waiting on the pick. They look like they're about to walk up, but maybe
says
they
it's in.
juke me out.
It's in. They're showing the Rams right now, and McVay celebrating. He's got a quarterback for the rest of his time with LA.
Well, I don't know where you're watching it, but that's not what's on my TV.
Oh, I might be a little behind y'all.
There you
I'm
go.
on NFL Network Live.
He's announcing. I'm on Disney Plus.
Here we go. All right, I'm ready now. Gosh darn it.
No!
Gosh darn it. Jesse Minter is now officially public enemy number 1. Charger fans, show up in Baltimore, pitchforks and torches. Vega is gone, and he's going to Jesse Minter in Baltimore. We expected it.
He's gone. Proctor's gone. Who else
Fano's
do you
gone.
want as an offensive lineman in the first round at this pick?
Honestly, at this point, I want to. If we're gonna take an O-lineman, I want to trade back for Vasantis or Rutledge or Pregnon. There's not another guy I would take at 22. That was the last one right there. So that hurts. That hurts.
Dang.
But
Bucks wasted no time. Their picks in.
so I heard the Bucks are very much in love with Akeem Mesidor. I don't know if that's true or not, or you never know what's smoke screens and what's real and what's not. But I heard a lot of people say Akeem Mesidor, which would probably be the guy that I want at this point for us. So I would be really upset if we lose Vega and Mesidor back to back. That would be tough for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. But,
Dang.
that hurts. That hurts, man. Charger fans, let us know how you're feeling in the chat. I'm going to take this moment to go ahead and tell you to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. And, share this video with your friends as they watch us cry about Vega Ione being off the board. But, yeah, this one hurts. This one hurts, guys.
Dang,
And,
dude.
Yeah, I don't know what to say other than
He's just freaking like blindsiding this dude where he just took him to the bus.
Yeah, that one hurts, man.
Mentor's a Harbaugh
Oh!
disciple. He's
Dude,
trying to
all
build the
these
same
highlights are making it worse.
No, Dad, say that again because you're right.
I said he's a Harbaugh disciple, so he's
Yep.
trying to build that the same way.
Yep. All right. Well, let's take a look at the big board, Trev. I'm gonna flash it on the screen. Let's update it, make sure it's all crossed off.
That's got to be a weird feeling to know that he's got to move to Baltimore now too.
All right. So with this,
My camera cut out? Oh, there I am. Okay.
so players that are still on the board. I mean, I got Reuben Bain as a top 10 guy on my board, so I would expect him to go soon. And frankly, if Tampa's so in love with Mesidor, I think they're gonna love Bain as well. So Tampa feels like an edge rusher spot right here. Actually, you know what? Hey, Trev, can we pull up? Let me cancel this here. Can we pull up the draft order? Do we have that?
Draft order?
Yeah. Let's see who's picking next. I want to go through it a little bit.
This one's without trades.
Yeah, that's fine. Just pull it up. Yeah. I mean, no
Alright.
trades have happened so far for this. Or we can pull it up on ESPN. Or you can just pull it up there.
You see it?
I do. All right. So, Tampa's up right now, and then the Jets are picking. Okay, so as I look at my big board here, so let's look. Tampa, I'm assuming Tampa's taking an edge rusher. Whether they go Bain, Mesidor, who knows, but they're probably there. And then, man, so the big thing on the Jets was that the Jets didn't have an interception all last season. So, are the Jets going corner? Do we think that that's probably on the board there, that they go corner? So, Jermon McCoy could be off the board there. Then as we keep looking through it, Detroit is going to take an offensive lineman. I would almost guarantee that. So that feels like Monroe Freeling falls there. Minnesota, they're losing Harrison Smith, so safety feels like where they're going to go. I've seen a lot of mock drafts with Dylan Thieneman there, or there could be Emmanuel McNeil Warren, whichever one they like better. So I feel okay about we're not losing anybody that I would be looking forward to there. Carolina just took they just signed Jalen Phillips. I don't think they're going to go after one of the edge rushers because I like both those Miami edge rushers to us. So I think one of them's going right here to Tampa, but I think that Dallas might just take the other one.
Man, you never know what Dallas is going to do.
That scares me, man. I think Dallas is going to take the second one. I think we're about to lose one of them to Tampa right here and one of them to Dallas. But if we survive the Tampa pick here, then we might be okay. So the pick is in. Let's see how it goes here. So, personally, I'm hoping this is not one of the Miami edge rushers. Gosh darn it, but it was. That's what I expected, but Tampa Bay takes.
He was still real high on the board.
Yeah.
He's fallen quite a ways.
So with the 15th pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Reuben Bain Jr., edge rusher from Miami. So as Charger fans, this is a nightmare situation for us. This is not
necessarily. I'm looking down this remaining players and best availables right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you've looked at Jermod McCoy. But that corner out of Tennessee, he's one that comes with an injury history, but when healthy, was as good as anybody around there. So
I love McCoy. I agree.
McCoy's there, Messidor's there, and you still got Pregnon's down there still.
McCoy is Josh's next best on the big board that he has available still.
What's that?
McCoy is Josh's next best option on the big board that he has. So
here, I'll flash it. Here, we'll go through it. So I agree with you on McCoy, Dad. The problem for me here and what scares me is that so McCoy's my next best player available. The problem is the Jets, their big thing last year was they didn't have an interception all year. So they're going to take a secondary player at some point. And it feels like Jermod McCoy right now is the perfect fit for the Jets. So he's going to be gone, I'm afraid. So that pushes.
Are they going to be willing Are they going to be willing to gamble on an injury, a player coming off an injury, or are they going to take the more of a safe bet because they have to have an impact player right now?
Good question. I think that I don't think it's that big of an injury risk. He's 14 months removed from the ACL, so. He's going to be ready
the entire year, so.
Yeah. So I think he's fine. At this point, and by the time training camp rolls around and all that. So unless he's lost speed or explosiveness or something because of the knee, like it's irreparable damage, like irreparable damage, then I don't think it's a problem. So.
And of course, you still got Avion Terrell down there on the board still too.
So I love Terrell. I love Colton Hood as well. I am a big fan. I'm high on Colton Hood, and then I like a lot Chris Johnson out of San Diego State as well. So, corner's a spot that has some depth here. So, I'm okay with it, but I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what. There's not a lot that looks good to me because I don't love Keldrick Falk. I just realized that I put Keldrick Falk ahead of Messidor, and I didn't mean to do that.
Is he related to Marshall?
I don't believe so, but you can look that up probably. I didn't do that research, but yeah, I don't know, man. You know what? You know what does interest me here? Let me ask you guys what you think about this. And this is just me spitballing an idea. Trevor and I did this in a mock draft. I'm a big fan of Omar Cooper Jr., the wide receiver. And the Chargers were very interested in going after Alec Pierce. Chargers were interested in Mike Evans. The Chargers were interested in Jawan Jennings.
I think they still are, aren't they?
Sorry, probably still are in Jennings. But Omar Cooper as the number one from Indiana, how do y'all feel about that? He's a big body contested catch guy. Also, a lot of people think Denzel Boston's a better contested catch wide receiver. So take your pick there. I got Cooper ranked ahead of Boston, but y'all, how do you feel about just a wide receiver first round? I mean, there's Concepcion as the speed guy, or there's the two deep threat contested catch guys in Boston or Omar Cooper. You don't look like you like it. Either one of you.
Personally, I still feel like there's guys you can get on the free agent market that have experience, going back to what Trevor said
Yeah.
before. So
Let me cut you off. Let me cut you off. Pick his in, and we'll get back to this. Whoa.
they went tight end. Okay.
All right. That's okay. So the New York Jets select Kenyon Sadiq, tight end from Oregon. So we were worried about the corner being off the board, but we'll see. That actually pushes some corners down a little bit. And
I like Sadiq.
I do too.
Like,
but
I don't think we needed to draft him, so I'm not really like upset about it. But like, I like him.
yeah,
Sucks he's going to the Jets. Okay,
sucks for him. It doesn't suck for
that's what
us.
I'm saying.
He's got to go play in freezing weather.
But dude, he's got a. I mean, he's
I'd
got.
play in
Geno
freezing
Smith.
weather if I was on a good team. You put me on the Bills, I'll go play in freezing weather all day.
Yeah.
I would ask him to put a dome over the stadium, though.
Well,
Ooh, that was a dirty
I'm
little
getting a little
hurdle.
soft on that, though.
all right. Well, let's backtrack, Dad. To what you were saying before that.
What's that?
I said, let's go back to what you were saying before that. I had to cut you off for the pick. But we're talking about the Chargers taking a wide receiver.
I'm not a fan of it. I think there's enough to be had out there on the free agent market.
Do you have anyone in mind specifically?
Juwan.
Juwan, yeah.
Okay.
We have enough money. We have not spent any money. Like,
Well, that's not
He's-
completely true. We have.
yes, but
Well,
we
we
have
still
enough
have
money. We
quite a
can
bit
go
of
drop
value.
a big name wide receiver like that still.
We haven't really
So-
made any big time splashes.
I mean, the only other big splash you're going to make is like a Tyreek Hill, which, good God, that's a big gamble that I don't
I'm not a
want.
fan of that move either. I think he's just a lot of headaches, and
Unless they're going to be in on the A.J. Brown trade, which I don't know. So the A.J. Brown trade would have to be post June 1 for
Right.
cap reasons and all that. So you would only be giving up picks in next year's draft. So that's an interesting idea. I'd be in on that.
as long as he doesn't become a locker room cancer.
I don't think he would be. I feel better about like Brown's headaches versus Tyreek's headaches. Like,
Well, except for Tyreek, what do you have to give up to get him?
oh, nothing. He's a free agent. You'd have
That's
to
what
pay
I'm
him
saying.
like
You
$5
have to
million.
give up money to get Tyreek, whereas with AJ, you got to give up draft capital, and
And
Hey,
probably
AJ
finally having a GM that understands how to use that. I feel like that's far more valuable to him than it is.
So
Or
here's
that's
the way
like to us
let me sell you on that, if you don't mind.
wanna
AJ Brown,
sell me?
yeah, I'm gonna sell you on this. So AJ Brown, you're probably giving up a first or a second round pick to get him. Okay, so if you're giving up, let's just say you give up first. For worst case scenario. Here's the thing: what you're really trading. Keep in mind, we're gonna get a third round comp pick for next year for Odafe Owe. So basically, we're getting an extra third. We're going to give up our first, and we're going to get A.J. Brown. So it's basically like trading a first for a third, or A.J. Brown for a first, or A.J. Brown in exchange, and a third round pick in exchange for a first. So that, when you look at it from that standpoint, isn't bad because you're going to keep the same amount of picks because you get the comp pick. So I feel okay with that aspect of it.
But what's
Of
that
a
contract
first-round
going to
pick.
have to look like? That's the other aspect of it.
Contract, you're looking probably close to about 28 million a year. So, if you do that with AJ Brown, you're probably not re-signing Quentin Johnson. We didn't pick up his fourth or fifth year option, so we would let him play out this year, and then we'd probably let QJ walk at the end of next year. So that's kind of the way that would work. So you're going to lose QJ, you're going to get AJ Brown, you're going to get a third round pick, and you're going to pay 28 million to him instead of 18 or 20 to Quentin Johnson. So it's not as when you put it in those terms, it's not a crazy excessive amount of money, not a crazy amount of draft capital.
Yeah, if
But
I'm
you
looking
are
at that and
giving up-
saying I'm only giving up 10 million more than I would have been spending on QJ, I could be sold on that.
See, that's kind of where I'm landing. Is like,
But they say
It's-
that the easiest sale is always to a salesman, so
yeah.
good
Well,
pitch.
Thank you. I've done my homework, so I try to give a devil's advocate to both sides here of like why could I be for it, why could I be against it, but as I've thought about it, I'm for it, but the problem is everyone's saying the Patriots are almost guaranteed to do it, and that's even after the Diana Rossini stuff. So it wasn't just her greasing the skids for it. It's actually probably going to happen going to the Patriots. So
Yeah, no, I still think I would lean more towards Juwan.
I mean, I think he's going to be 24 million, and so it's like, I mean, I
But
just
not
don't think
having to
he's.
trade.
Yeah, no, I get that. The money
If
to
you're
be
using
on
your
like
same logic, then he's 24 million plus a first round pick.
fair.
What was that?
I said if you're using Josh's same logic, then he's a $24 million contract instead of 28, and you get a first round pick out of him too.
You keep your pick, yeah. No, I get that, and that's fair. I personally would be. I'm more for AJ Brown because I think he's that much better. I think he's significantly better than Juwan. But
He can be
But-
a complete game wrecker when he's there mentally and
well,
motivated.
let's get back to that. Detroit's on the clock, and Goodell is at the podium right now with a kid. I was like, I don't know who the kid is. It's Make a Wish. So, hey man, that's a good thing. That's super cool. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh my.
he was
So-
shocked too.
I don't know. What am
They
I?
just showed
wow.
him in the green room where he was there, but he looked around over his shoulder and he went, "Wait a minute, did they just really call my name?"
Well, because here's the thing. Monroe Freeling is like on some people's boards the best tackle in the draft. Caden Proctor was supposed to be like falling here. Like Monroe Freeling being on the board, if they were going to go tackle, everyone just thought it was Freeling. I am stunned that it's Blake Miller.
Well,
I
and
didn't.
Caleb
Wow.
Long is on the board too.
Yeah, I mean that's wild, man.
You know,
There- it's
going
not
back
that
to the
it's-
whole thing of look for great players from great programs.
Well,
I realize
mean,
that Clemson hasn't won a whole lot lately, but he's
Let's
coming
pull
from
up
one of
there.
the best coaches ever.
let's pull this up here. I mean, because I hear your point, Dad, but Monroe Freeling's from Georgia. Like,
No, I'm not knocking any of the others, but I'm saying this kid here coming from Dabo Sweeney. I mean,
oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna pull up the other one. Let me pull the. I'm gonna pull up my positional ranks here.
Dabo's
Just
one
see
of the
where
few
I.
coaches that doesn't like lose himself in the portal.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Very many of his kids leaving him in the portal either.
Here, I want to go through this real quick. So, on my rankings here, and again, this is just me, and I'm not an expert. I do this. I'm getting into this now, but I had Mauanoga as my first, Freeling as my second. So I got Lamu third. Oh, what's up? We got the. All right, hang on. I'll have to pick.
That's how I like it. Good job, Vikings. They went quick.
Caleb Banks just went off the board. Oh my gosh. I had him in the second round after all the injuries. Wow. I'm losing my mind. This draft is not going at all how I expected, but Caleb Banks was someone that I thought the Chargers would be taking at 22. And then he broke his foot at the combine, so wow. All right, really quick, we can get back to Banks. I want to talk about this, what the Lions just did, because so there's both the Utah tackles, Caden Proctor, and then I had Blake Miller as my sixth tackle off the board. So it's wild here. There's Freeling's there, Lamu's there, and Proctor's gone. So I'm just shocked. I mean, wow. I'm wondering what I'm missing with Monroe Freeling.
Sorry, I'm watching highlights. You know not to talk to me during the highlights.
Lord have mercy, dude. We're doing a podcast, bro.
I'm allowed to watch stuff, all right? I have free will.
Not on the podcast. You're supposed to be talking. You're supposed to be giving people information, not learning right now.
Trevor's got free. He's preaching on free will.
I'm just entertained. I'm easily entertained.
He's like a puppy, dude. He's a squirrel.
Like a goldfish. Got the IQ of a goldfish.
Hey, Trev, do me a favor. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's go ahead and update the big board.
I thought I did.
Oh, I don't know.
Banks is running at 52.
That's what I was like. What in the world, man? I had Banks at 52, man. That's so crazy.
There we go.
Oh, I forgot
One more
Sneak.
picks for
Sorry.
our boys.
So, well, some of these guys are gonna fall that I didn't expect to fall.
Keem Mesidor's on there. McCloy's on there. Caleb Lamu, you want to go lineman?
So Lamu's a true tackle that won't kick the guard. So I don't want the Chargers to take him, but that's where I had him ranked. Man, that's interesting. I'm stunned. I'm stunned all the way through here.
Don't worry, Josh. Parker Brailsford still's on there.
Telling y'all, hey, I think he should be a first-round player. I don't know what I'm the only one to see, but that's fine.
Is it in? Oh, that was an ad.
But, yeah. All right, well, we're getting close. The Panthers are in, and we got Dallas and Pittsburgh, and we're on the clock. And there have not been a lot of trade downs, so it's not looking like a lot of people are trying to come up and get players. So we might be forced to stick and pick here.
And if we truly want to go guard, we still got Basantis and Pregnon that are both there.
And Rutledge, don't forget, Rutledge, Peter Schrager had Rutledge going 31 to the Patriots. So Rutledge could be a first-round guy. It would be a stunner, but
I think that's a reach to take him at 22, though.
I think it's a reach to take any of them at 22, so it's just a matter of which one you like most. So I personally like Rutledge over Pregnon in a Mike McDaniel offense. It's more a scheme thing with us. I like Rutledge for us over Pregnon. I don't know if we had Greg Roman, I'd probably be all over Pregnon, but
if we had Greg Roman, I'd be crying and I wouldn't be wasting my time on the draft.
That's a good point as well.
Don't say really good, Dad. You're only here for Mike McDaniel. We get it.
I mean, look, I'm here for Mike McDaniel. Look, I put up wanted posters for Mike McDaniel. Now, Mike McDaniel's putting up wanted posters for all of his players, so I love it.
Just saying.
Y'all heard that story, right?
The what?
The wanted posters that Mike McDaniel's been putting up in the office. Oh, okay. So I was like, I made the joke, and then y'all didn't respond the way like I thought you would. So I was like, maybe they don't know. So McDaniels was putting wanted posters for all the players that he wanted Joe Ortiz to sign, and then he was putting them on Ortiz's door. So it was like putting up. I might have this a little bit wrong, but I mean it's like it put like Alec Ingold wanted poster like with his mugshot, and this is wanted, and he puts it on Ortiz's door like day after day, just putting up, go get me this guy, go get me that guy. So all the offensive signings you saw, McDaniels was over here lobbying for his guys. So Charlie Kohler was on that list of wanted.
That's when you got to wonder what the defensive coordinator was doing. Is he just sitting back taking the scraps?
So I don't think Chris O'Leary's got the cachet to do that. That's why he can't get away with that yet.
Hey, you know, you got to try though.
I mean, man. So
Panthers are on.
here we go.
Uh-oh, there's a trade.
Oh, another. All right.
There we go. All right. So let's talk about the Panthers. The Panthers at 19 select Monroe Freeling, so he finally is off the board. That's a really good pick for them because they just lost Ike Ekwonu in the last playoff game. So he's out for the year because he tore his ACL in the playoffs. So he'll miss the entire year. So Monroe Freeling right there is a great pickup for the Panthers. Do you guys have the details on this Dallas trade or what's up?
The
What do you
Eagles just traded with Dallas.
Oh,
The
So
Eagles.
a divisional trade.
Yeah.
Eagles are getting number 20, and Dallas is getting 23, 114, and 137.
Wow.
not
I'm
bad
curious-
on the Dallas's part, honestly. I mean,
Not
No,
to move
good
up 3 spots.
conversation. So
And the board's
let's find out.
dropping, and there's guys that are falling that
yeah.
if they would have been at 20, they're there at 23 probably. So
Well, they just lost their safety. The Eagles did. Gosh
Do you
darn,
think
I
they're
can't
going
think of.
Thieneman?
Yeah, him or McNeil Warren, whichever one they like better. But they just lost. Which one of their safety? The white guy. Gosh darn it. Other than DeJean, Blankenship. They just lost Blankenship.
The other one.
I was like, yeah, well, that was their whole thing. Was like one of the guys came up to Blankenship and he was like, "What's up, Coop?" He goes, "Oh, I'm the other one. I'm the other white guy."
Yeah, and then they're like, "There's two."
So bad scouting on the other team's part.
all right,
forget
I
what
need to
team
get
it was.
off of this podcast. You two sounding very racist right now.
But I think this has got to be Thieneman right here. They got to be going up to get a safety to replace Blankenship. Here we go.
Man, you stuck at this crap.
Makai Lemon.
Man,
Wow.
Not
Yeah, hey,
spoiling it.
I was like, I'm supposed to announce this stuff. Well, there you go. If you're ever wondering if they're trading A.J. Brown, I think they're getting rid of A.J. Brown because they went and traded for 2 receivers and drafted one. So
Did I just go out of turn on that?
that's
yes.
okay. Go ahead, Dad.
sorry,
Announce
guys.
the pick. Announce the pick. You got it.
I'm sorry. I
With
just
the
That's
20th
fine.
pick in the overall draft, the Eagles select the Philadelphia Eagles. Sorry, you got to say the full name. Now go, Dad.
sorry.
No, say the
No.
name.
Makai Lemon, wide receiver, USC. Good God. Oh, man.
Man, I couldn't have put it more on a tee for you, and you just
Trevor tried to let you do it, man.
you just swung and hit the tee, man. You missed the ball.
I watched you too much when you were playing t-ball.
Holy crap, that was Josh. I know how to hit.
Oh, man.
There's
Oh,
one thing I
man.
ever had on him in sports. I had a better batting average on pretty much every year.
My college scholarship says otherwise. So,
I can try. Shut up.
Yeah, it's because he
No.
had a bunch of Democrats that took away his senior year, so shut up.
you're worried about us talking about white people. You're going to get political on me?
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Trevor's like, hey, Dad, shut up. Remember, these are a California team. There's
Yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of Democrats out there.
I'm not afraid to get canceled, but yeah, in case you're wondering,
Oh, man.
Dad and Trevor live in Texas. They're very Republican. That's all right. And you know what? I live in Arizona. I'm right there with y'all, so don't even trip.
No, you're not.
Uh,
California's moving east.
Well, that's true. Yeah, we're California East for sure. But, all right. Well, Makai Lemon, I want to talk about him real quick because
Yeah, let's get back to business. Forget the politics.
yeah,
That's a different podcast.
yeah, right. That's a podcast I don't want to get involved in. I don't want to be in politics. Makai Lemon, I'm gonna be honest. So I've said I struggle with this player in particular. He won the Bolendikov. He was the most productive player in all of college football last year at the wide receiver position. But he's 5'11", 192 pounds, and ran a 4.5. Everything about his traits and his measurables just says average. He's
Well, who was the other
average.
receiver that we just watched go off the board really high that was a 4.5 wide receiver?
Yeah, but it was Carnell Tate, but he was 6'2", 210. It's a different body type. Like, I
What
struggle
about like
with this.
Keenan Allen though? How tall is Keenan?
Keenan's 6'2", 6'3".
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
Shoot, I would
he's
guess he was like 5'11".
No, so here's the thing. I struggle with this kid because I'm like, he plays a lot in the slot. He's just an elite route runner, and I
I mean,
I
that's what
don't-
McConkey is.
I know, but I don't see a lot of Lad's a lot faster. Lad's a true
Yeah, I don't know
4.4.
Lad's 40 time.
No, he's a true 4.4, but I just
Going back
I
to
don't
the whole
see a
thing
lot.
of best school, best players, let's be honest, USC played in a pretty soft conference.
well, they're in the Big Ten now, so I mean they've played some elite teams, but yeah, I don't believe in the
Played
I
and
don't
beat
want
are
to.
two different things.
Hey, hold on. Chargers are on the clock. Just saying.
Yes, they are.
It's
The,
about to happen.
did they
Whatever's
make
going to
the
happen is about to happen.
Well, the Steelers pick is in, but hasn't been announced yet in the chart, so the Chargers are on the clock. I don't. So what
I
they
haven't
say
seen
about
anything about the Steelers being in, so.
no, the Steelers pick is in. It's showing me right now.
Yeah, pick is in. They just haven't announced it yet.
Now it's
Pittsburgh's going crazy right now.
You might be behind, Dad.
Well, no, I'm on NFL Network Live, and you guys are on a different.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh,
on
yeah, they're
ESPN,
just showing different screens and stuff.
But so backtracking really quick because I want to get to this Makai Lemon point. A lot of people say the thing that makes his elite trait that makes him a first rounder is intellect and football IQ. I just don't know if that's enough for me to draft a guy this high. If I'm being honest, like now I would have passed on Amon-Ra St. Brown, which people did, but that's the one they say like he's comped to Amon-Ra St. Brown. I just think banking on him to be as smart and as good of a route runner as Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's one of the best in the league, is a tough sell for me. So
What are they doing?
Pittsburgh's
with
going crazy.
Oh, they're in Pittsburgh, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on right now?
Yeah, they're taking a minute to celebrate Pittsburgh.
Well,
They
the
already
exciting
did that.
part here, though, is if you look at best available right at the moment,
Yeah.
I mean, the Chargers they've got either McCoy, Mesidor, Avion Terrell. Between those three right there, I
Feel
don't
good.
think you can go wrong with any of those three.
No, you're right. So
They got Thieneman, too, if they really want to go that safety route.
I don't, but some people do. So I can.
Right, I know.
wouldn't-
That's what I'm saying. I know, like, we haven't advocated for that, but it's still...
Also, if you want to go D tackle, since we didn't get the Dexter Lawrence trade, Caden McDonald's there too. So
He's down a little.
I
The problem is
I-
there's not much on the offensive line, and I still say is a big need.
you can get O
They're
line.
not done. That's all I know.
No, you can get the O line in the second round. There's 4 guys I like in the second round, so I'm okay with them waiting until round 2. So Jermon McCoy, I never saw him falling here. If he's there, I'm jumping on Jermon McCoy despite positional value, despite needs. I'm just going for McCoy. He should not fall to 21 or 22. So if he's there,
we're
I'm
going
going to jump
Franco
on that.
Harris to announce it.
Nice.
Or no, that's not Franco. That's the bus.
That's Jerome Bettis. Yeah, that's the bus.
That's the bus.
All right. They might just go Caleb Lamu here with the Steelers. All right, Steelers are on the clock.
Holy
Wow.
cow.
And with the 21st pick, the Steelers go off of my big board and go Max Econahor out of Arizona State. One of the coolest stories in the draft. The kid didn't play football until 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, something like that. So, that's awesome. Good for him. I love this kid. We didn't need a tackle, so I didn't do as much homework, but the story's cool. Living out here in Arizona, I loved Arizona State's football program and what they've done. So, honestly, a kid that I root for. Did not think he was going this high, though. I'm shocked that he went this high, but
Well, real quick, while we're there, before the next one comes up, what do you guys think? Do we trade down then?
if someone wants to trade up right now, I would click trade down in a heartbeat. But,
And there's still enough there left. I mean, with McCoy,
yeah.
Mesidor, Terrell.
So to me, it's got to be McCoy or Mesidor. If you're picking, it's McCoy or Mesidor. If someone wants to trade up, though, I would trade down right now because there's enough good players. I agree. Well, as much as a couple picks ago, I thought this board was a nightmare. This turned out okay.
You still got Basantis down there.
That's who I would be trading down for. I'd be trading down and looking to get Basantis in the 30s.
You still want to keep it in the first round, so you're getting that extra year of control.
Yeah.
So I don't think I would trade out of the first round.
Oh, they didn't trade.
Picks in. All right, Bolt fam. Pick is in. The future is now. Who do y'all want? Do you want
This
Mesidor or do you want
dude,
McCoy?
My heart's racing. I feel like I'm like asking out a girl again or something.
Well, luckily we're all married. We're done with that aspect of life. But
Right.
Lauren might get upset with you for that one, bud.
all
Let
right.
me rephrase that. She might get upset. She would.
If I asked them out, yes, but not for saying that. I feel like I'm about to ask out a girl.
All right. So give me your pick. You want McCoy? You want Mesidor? Who do you want? Or do you want someone else?
I want McCoy.
I want McCoy. Trevor, pick Mesidor. Just be different.
Yeah, screw McCoy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, every mock draft I was taking Mesidor, but McCoy was never available at 22. This reminds me so much of the Derwin James situation, where it's like there's never a time where I was mock drafting Derwin James, but he fell for no reason. So I love McCoy. Did not think he would be here. I had him going 12 to the
Look at
to
those
the
Bolt
Cowboys.
fans going nuts. They're ready to explode.
Let's go. This is big for us. McCoy being here is amazing. Y'all, don't react until I can announce the pick, please, because I know this is the one.
Yeah, I'll give you a real quick, cool story on the. I don't know which channel people are watching the draft on, but the kid that was they just showed a fan that was wearing one of those giant baseball hats. That was actually founded and started out at Grand Canyon University, out of their entrepreneur school
nice.
of business. They had that one kid who developed an idea. He got to go into production in their warehouse there, and he's
Okay,
taken
hold
it
up.
and expanded it.
Dad, you're going to have to tell that one in a minute. Hang on. Hang
Don't
on.
react.
Pick is in. Everyone hang tight. I got this one.
Josh, you can't react either.
Oh man!
Listen. All right. All right. All right, everyone shut up. With the 22nd pick in the draft, your Los Angeles Chargers drafted the future of the edge rusher position. I love it. Give me Akeem Mesidor. Woo! Let's go,
Don't be
Bolt.
screw McCoy.
I would
I
have
said,
loved McCoy.
"Oh man," just because I didn't want you to be right.
Look, hey, I would have loved McCoy, but this fills in more of a positional need, so I totally understand the pick. I love the pick. I was screaming for the pick all offseason. We did multiple mock drafts with Trevor and I, where I took Mesidor in the first round. I love this, man. Mesidor's a stud. This is awesome.
Am I allowed to
Edge
watch the
rusher-
highlights on this one?
Feel free. I'll talk over this. Here's the deal. Look, Everyone's worried about the age with Lakeem Mesidor. He's going to start his rookie year at 25 years old, 2 years older than Tuli Tuipulotu right now. But here's the thing I love. So everyone's hating on that as a problem. Here's the deal with Mesidor. That means you get a 5th-year option like Dad just talked about. So his rookie contract will be from age 25 to 30. So we're going to have this kid on a rookie deal in the prime of his career alongside Tuli Tuipulotu. This is great. This is edge rusher number 3 for this year with Khalil Mack. And then when Khalil Mack retires next year, we've got a star duo of Mesidor and Tuli, who are going to be, at that point, 26 and 24. We're going to have young, in the prime of their career, superstar edge rushers. This is a future, this is awesome for the future. Don't look at this pick and be like, how does he produce year 1? Look at this pick and say, how is he going to produce year 2, 3, 4? And he is going to be amazing for us. I love this. Now I'm done. Trevor, are you done with your highlights? You want to talk about it? Or?
Yeah, they're showing Jerry Jones again.
Okay. Talk about it, baby. Let's go.
Nah, I mean, like, he's just gritty, dude. He gets to the ball and he keeps fighting. Like, in a lot of the highlights they just showed, this is just because it's fresh on my mind. But, like, he was getting knocked down and then he was, like, getting up and still getting sacks. And, like, he was following the ball. He wasn't giving up on plays. He was just constantly getting after people. And, like, he's gritty, dude. He wasn't giving up. Like, he just... Yeah, that's what you want on a defense. You want someone who's going to keep going after the ball. Like, a lot of... I mean, I played at a crappy school for football, don't get me wrong. Well, high school. Like,
none of your old teammates watch this podcast.
Junior and senior year, I played crappy. I mean, like, they were good, but, like... I mean, I had so many teammates that would, like...
Watching, but who cares?
I had so many teammates that they'd get pancaked or something, and then they just... Oh, I lost. They're done. I lost that play. And, like, that's not football. That's not how it works. You get up and you keep going after the ball. Like, you never know when the running back's going to cut back or whatever. So, and that's what he does. He keeps going after people. He missed on a sack. He got up and he stripped the ball out from him. Like, stuff like that. Like, that's what you want to see out of a player. That's the stuff that can't be taught.
Well, let's talk about it here.
Even if Khalil only has one more year left, you give this kid a year learning under Khalil.
Yeah.
Now that goes back to Trevor's. I want the veterans in the room. I mean, you don't get a much better veteran in the room than Khalil to teach this kid.
Right.
And then you got him and Tuli, like you said. That's a monster D line for a while.
Well, here, I'll pull this up so we can celebrate a little bit more here. Now that we know who the pick is, we're going to take some time here. Make sure I got it all up and running. Yep, sweet. So let's take a look here. So testing. So 6'3", 260. I love that. Arm length was a concern. He's only 32 and an 1/8 arm length. It looks like he didn't run or do anything at the combine. So let's go to his the grades and the traits here. So the top trait that is exactly what Trevor saw on film, which is, so I love that's what you brought up. The top trait on this kid is his motor. That's what they got right here. Top trait is the motor. Then you go down here, the next trait, blue chip, hand usage and execution. So an elite pass rusher, great hand usage, all that. Power, blue chip. And then you start looking at, okay, this is a little bit lower, but it's an elite grade of balance and leverage. Elite grade explosiveness. Elite grade on play strength. Elite on agility. Like, there's not a lot he doesn't do well. Bend, above average. Not quite elite, but above average. Pursuit, above average. Size, average. But here's what I love. There's nothing weak. There's nothing below average. It's just literally a bunch of, some traits are elite, some traits are solid, and some are above average. But there's nothing where it's like, oh, this is a major red flag, a major problem. The only red flag on this kid's draft profile is his age, which I just told y'all I view as a plus. Now, are you going to sign him to a massive second contract at age 30? Maybe not. He might be a 5 years and then hit the free agent market and let him walk. But that's a 5 years from now problem. I love this. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl next year. So I don't give a crap about the 5-year problem. That's
when we're on our 3rd Super Bowl.
Right.
Here's the other part of that too is, so they talk about his arm length as being a problem. If you're trying to punch somebody, where are you the strongest? It's not at full extension at with a big long arm. It's in close where in with your core, and
Hold
so
on.
if he's got arm punch,
Yeah, we got to pick. Hang on.
Malachi, I gotta
Malachi
shut up.
Moore. Killing me. That's all right. The Chargers already picked. We're all happy now. So we're all drunk on Akeem Mesidor. Anyways, yes, the Dallas Cowboys take edge rusher Malachi Lawrence. Good pick for them. I think there was another edge rusher I had on the board ahead of him though, so I'm kind of shocked that was the case. But let me look.
He just went to. They just reached to UCF.
Oh wow, I had him as my 10th ranked edge rusher. So, I mean, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but whatever. Jerry Jones is a good drafter. Of all the things I would say negative about him, he is good at that. So, but we're talking about Mesidor. Go ahead, Dad. Keep
But back
talking.
to Mesidor, I mean, you're not at your strongest when your arms are fully extended. You're at your strongest when they've got inside leverage and core, and his strength is elite. And so maybe he has a little bit shorter arms, but if he's got an elite strength and he can handle, and he knows how to use his hands,
Yeah.
he's going to be just fine.
I'm so pumped about this. This was a player that I had as like on a lot of mock drafts. Trevor can vouch for this. I would say if we don't get Vega Ione, then I just want to go straight to Mesidor as like my second best player. Like where we're picking and where we could get him. If we don't get Vega, just give me an edge rusher, and then we'll figure out guard in the second round. I said that on numerous occasions. And so I stand by it. I feel great about it. And Mesidor, what a pick, man! What a pick!
What does our viewer from Japan think of this pick?
I don't know if he's still on.
He got off because it's frowned upon in Japan to be on your phone and everything in public.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, like if you're on a train, like there's no talking. You're not allowed to. It's dead silent. If you're in public, like in a restaurant, dead silent. So yeah, it's not culturally appropriate to be walking around like watching
Apparently,
videos
it
and
is
stuff.
frowned upon in this establishment.
well, so here's the deal. So we could end the live stream now because the Chargers already picked. But we told y'all we're gonna do the entire first round. So here's the deal. We're gonna wait it out, see if the Chargers decide to trade up or something crazy. I don't anticipate that. So Charger fans, I think we're done.
They're going to get McCoy too.
Dude, the way that this kid's still available, I'm like, there's no way he should be. Neither safety went off the board, Thieneman or McNeil Warren. So trading back into the first round, there's good players that I wouldn't.
I will say I don't want to see McCoy go to the Broncos.
Well, they don't have a pick. They gave it up for Waddle. So
Then I won't see him go to the Broncos. That's good.
what you do need to worry about is pick 29. The Chiefs do still have that pick after their trade with the Rams. So, but they took Mansour Delane, so I don't think they go corner. Although those are literally the number 1 and number 2 corners, so I mean, it'd be hard. That would be a good replacement for McDuffie and Watson leaving to just go back-to-back corners.
Yeah, but you want 2 rookies on each side?
If it's those 2 rookies, I do. But those are my number 1 and number 2 guys, and I thought that Avion Terrell was a guaranteed first rounder, and I thought that Colton Hood should be a first rounder. So I thought there were 3 guaranteed first round corners. So I'm shocked to see this right now, to be honest with you.
I think we should just strip the number 29 pick from the Chiefs because they've got criminals at wide receiver.
Well, someone's got to lock up the criminals, man. That's what they Oh, man. Well, this is the part of the draft where we get into stupidity and jokes. So, who wants to make the first Mike Vrabel, Diana Rossini joke? Do y'all have anything? No? No, am I the only one?
Sounds like you do, man. I don't know what you want from me.
No, so I'll leave that one alone.
Yeah, well, Mike Vrabel should have left that alone. There you go.
It's easier to make Belichick jokes.
Oh, man. Well, he's gone. Like, it doesn't do as much good.
I'm just saying, the Belichick and the 19-year-old or whatever.
Well, and I don't know if my guy Anthony's in here still, but he's a Patriots fan, so I would love if you're in here, my guy, to hear what you're thinking about your coach.
How many cheeses
Getting
you trying to eat, man?
Yeah, it's like Dad's just viewing the podcast. It's time to snack.
It's like his 5th string cheese.
Third.
Way more than 3rd.
That's like,
No,
hey,
I've
that's
got
the
I've
diet.
got the wrappers right here.
Look, that's the diet my 2-year-old's on. Is peanut butter, chicken nuggets, and string cheese. Sounds like Dad's on the same diet.
You know, when I got on here, my meter was showing me I was all the way down at 53.
Yeah.
So I've gone a little overboard eating some snacks, getting my sugars up.
Yeah, you got to pull the Paul Blart and just lick a lollipop real quick. All right. With that being said, yeah.
You don't know that reference.
All right.
Dirty
Cleveland
lollipop.
Browns. All right, pick 24. Cleveland Browns are on the clock. Who did they take earlier? I forget now. Oh, they got the tackle, right? Yeah, they got Fonham. They
Be
got
quiet, they're picking.
Good pick. All right, with the 24th overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Casey Concepcion. Really good speed threat. Love that for Shedeur Sanders. I hope Shedeur succeeds. I'm a fan. So I want to see him succeed, but so glad
I
they
do
gave
like
him-
that Dad stayed quiet for that one.
Right?
Because he had cheese in his mouth.
I put
Well, they
cheese
got-
in my mouth, so I shut up.
They got they got a tackle for him to protect him, and then they got him a deep threat wide receiver. So love that for Shedeur or Deshaun Watson, whoever's going to be the quarterback. But I hope it's Shedeur. So I hope the Deshaun Watson experiment is over. But all right, so the Bears are on the clock. Hey Trev, have you been updating the big board?
I was.
You want to do that? All right, let's take a peek.
Now
now.
he's through the Chargers. He don't care now.
No, I know. I get it. That's the hardest part of this thing. So, all right. So the big board here.
Trevor didn't talk about my pot stickers.
Oh my gosh.
I was eating all
All
my
right.
pot stickers before the string cheese.
All right. Well, let's talk about what we're here to talk about. So, we've got McCoy on the board here, and the Bears' defense was kind
Yeah,
of
I
atrocious.
updated. I got 24 marked off.
Okay. The Bears' defense was kind of a disaster last year, so again, I mean, I don't want to do the same thing I did with Sonny Styles, just be like he's the only logical player, but like he's the best player available for a reason. So McCoy makes a lot of sense here. Thieneman makes a lot of sense here.
I hope the Bears make a better pick than the jacket that this guy, their fan, is wearing.
They could go Keldrick Falk. Caden McDonald. It just feels like they're definitely going defense here. Caden McDonald would make a lot of sense right here too. That seems like a Bears player, man. Just a tough, gritty run stopper. So that kind of feels like a good pick there. But yeah, this feels like they're definitely going defense, just based on need and what's available here. I think Thieneman, McCoy, Falk, or McDonald. I don't think there's a bad pick there. I think they'll be fine.
I
with
might agree with
anybody.
you normally, but Ben Johnson's a 100% offensive-minded coach. First round,
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to go find another weapon for Caleb.
Okay, so I don't think so because they did just trade DJ Moore, so the ones that would be available there would be Omar Cooper or Denzel Boston if you're looking for a weapon.
Well, I'm not necessarily saying a wide receiver even. I mean,
Yeah, but there's not really another tight end or running back that really comes available. So I'm looking through the second round, and it kind of goes all the way to Chris Brazzell right here, who's my 44th ranked player. If you're gonna go that route, so the only ones I can see is Omar Cooper, maybe Denzel Boston, but I mean I don't know. Personally, I would be going Jermon McCoy, but I would have done that 10 picks ago. So I mean, what do I know? But
Well, if you're going to stay on the defensive side of the ball, you got him and Terrell. So
Yeah, I do think they need some run stoppers. They had because that was their thing last year. Was their defense was bad, but they got a lot of takeaways and turnovers. So maybe a run stopper to kind of help out, first and second down stuff. So I could be talked into that. If they like one of the edge rushers, maybe more than me. Maybe you're looking at a T.J. Parker. I don't know. It's an interesting board for sure. I think they're in a good spot. They're not going to go. I don't think there's a bad pick here of the guys we just talked about. All right.
pick is in.
Just waiting it out
And
right
we
now.
got what, like 7 left?
Yeah.
Well, during the dead time, did we all see the Mason Miller tie the all-time Padres scoreless inning record?
Well, that's awesome. Yes.
I see that the
That's-
Padres don't want to win against the Rockies for some reason.
They were
We
down
did that.
8-2 in the ninth, and they won.
Oh, they came back. Last I saw, they were down 8-2.
They were down 8-2, and they put up a 5-run ninth inning, and then Mason Miller came in and got another inning of scoreless ball, and tied the all-time Padres record for consecutive scoreless innings.
Yep.
There you go.
So his next out that he records, if he gets it without giving up a run,
Be
will break
breaking
the
it.
all-time record. And that's over a series of some pretty good pitchers.
All right. We're getting into the good teams picking here, so I mean, I like Chicago, Buffalo, San Francisco. Some cool stuff, cool options for those 3 teams.
That jacket that fan is wearing is hideous.
I don't know. I'm not watching I'm watching the ESPN broadcast.
It's just
I
a
didn't see
black
Yeah.
jacket, and it's got a whole bunch of C's all over it.
We're watching 3 different broadcasts, so.
it. No, Trevor. The Disney and ESPN are the same broadcast.
Oh. Never mind.
They're gonna have Hannah Montana come out and give the Disney pick though.
Having Hannah Montana. What?
On the Disney Channel, they're gonna bring out Hannah
Oh.
Montana.
There we go. Pick is in.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So, Chicago Bears, pick number 25 in the NFL draft, selected Dylan Thieneman, safety out of Oregon. Good pickup. I like this kid a lot. Good player. He was my second-ranked safety, only behind Caleb Downs. So, kind of honestly shocked he fell this far, but good player for sure. So.
Does that just mean, like, missing something? We're missing something with McCoy that all these other teams know or something?
So he's coming off a torn ACL. He didn't play all last season, so that's the only thing I can think of that's hurting him here.
14
Oh.
months out.
But
with
yeah,
the-
he's
with the
14
injury.
months
It
removed from the
wasn't a
ACL.
light injury. It was pretty serious.
I mean, it was serious, but he's 14 months removed. So I mean, unless there's something in the medicals that I don't know. But also, draft slides happen with every year. There's always somebody, So we're always shocked by this when it happens. But then it's like, I mean, I don't know. I'm shocked. I am shocked, but.
Yep, he just passed the Charger logo.
Look, hey, I'll give him this. Thieneman's got some swag. That's a fresh bit. So. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a good pick. I like it. I like it for the Bears. I think I root for the Bears. I'm a fan of Ben Johnson. I like Caleb, so I won't hate on this one. This is a good one for them.
All right. Well, while the
I'm
Bills
sure.
are still on the clock, I gotta take a Waz.
Oh, well, you take a Waz, but there's a trade.
Chargers. Nope. Houston.
Buffalo trades with Houston. So they're trading 2 spots because Houston had the 28th pick. So, what does Houston want here?
Does it show the trade details? Because I don't
Not
see it
yet.
on there.
It will soon, but it hasn't yet. Let's see. I mean, dude, they've already got Stingley, man. If they go get McCoy, they've already got Stingley. Oh my gosh. I don't want to see this. Because this is a team we got to deal with.
We have issues with Houston too.
Well, and here's the deal, dude. So they said Nico Collins. They've explored trade options for Nico Collins. So I think they're going Omar Cooper or Denzel Boston. But man, just the thought of having to deal with Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter, and then on the back end having McCoy and Stingley, dude. I don't want to deal with this team. I don't want to see Houston at all.
Well, the Dolphins just made a trade too.
What are they trading?
Dolphins traded up to number 27 with Frisco.
Oh, jeez.
The Niners are moving back 3 picks and picking up pick number 90 as well.
Okay. Did we get the details on the Buffalo-Houston trade? Sorry, I missed it.
It just says that Houston's are on the clock.
Truly
Okay.
take a son. And I just want you to keep your possession player in this league. A lot of people don't care after you stop playing for them.
I was like, whichever one of y'all got videos playing in the background.
Well,
I'm
we got to
looking.
get somebody that has the pick nailed down because you didn't.
Oh my gosh. I had Thieneman. I said it's
kidding.
gonna. I was like, I said it's gonna be McCoy or Thieneman. I'm wondering. I'm honestly wondering if there's something in McCoy's medicals, like at his pro day, that scared some teams off.
Here, Bills receive number 28, 69, and 167. Texans receive 26 and 91.
Wait, so that's the. Say that one more time. Sorry.
Bills receive.
Hang on. Houston's picking. Give it to me in a
Okay.
second.
Huh.
I told y'all. Woo! Okay, I'm not the only one. So, with the 26th pick man, I'm all excited about this one because I pinned this one down. With the 26th pick in the NFL draft, the Houston Texans select Keelan Rutledge, guard. That hurts us as Charger fans. Guard out of Georgia Tech. And this kid is nasty. He is a mean son of a gun. So I wanted him to fall, man. And everyone talking about him being a 3rd round pick was lunacy to me. But here he goes, 26 overall. Great pick by the Houston Texans. I believe in this kid so much. So.
Oh, shoot. He totaled his truck and had an open fracture. That's crazy.
Who's that?
Sorry. Rutledge.
Oh, okay.
He's like sharing his story on the thing.
Man, I told you, man. Rutledge is. I said Rutledge is better than Pregnon. He went ahead of Besantis and Pregnon. That's wild.
I think I missed someone. I forget. Who was the last?
Rutledge,
No, before.
Thieneman. He's player number 17 on my board.
Yeah, I didn't take off Thieneman.
Yep, I see it.
Here, the trade. So the Bills got, so the Texans got 26, and then they got the 91st. So, 3rd round. And And then the Bills received the 28th, 69th, and 167th.
So the Bills are moving up into the second, and then they're getting their fourth in exchange. So it's second, third round
No.
picks. Well, what?
69 would be like the third round.
That's third. So it's a third round pick swap.
That's early third, yeah.
Yeah, they're trading early third for late third. That's fine. And then you said 114?
167.
Oh, 67. Okay. So that's a fifth rounder and a third round pick swap to move up 2 spots. That's fair value all the way around. That's not bad. Ugh. All right, well, the Dolphins pick is in. Then it's Buffalo KC. So the real thing for us to look at as Charger fans is what is KC doing here? They already addressed corner, but they lost 2 corners, so would they address it twice? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Here, let's
No,
put it
they're at the jail bailing out their wide receivers.
Dad, we get it.
Yeah, you need a new joke, man.
Good Lord.
Have I said I don't like the Chiefs?
Yeah, once or twice.
It's not like we like the Chiefs, but we're not just bagging on their receivers 24/7.
Well, their receivers are the ones that was driving crazy here in Dallas.
Yeah. So the Chiefs probably need a right tackle or an edge rusher, which, as I look, that looks like Lamu, but he was a left tackle in college. I don't know if he could switch to right, but assuming he could, he might be in play here for them.
If they're of the caliber to be able to be considered first round, they can switch from left to right.
I would think so, because they got Simmons last year, so their left tackle's locked in. So the only question I would have with Lamu is can he go to right tackle, but I think he'd be fine. There's the 2 corners in McCoy or Terrell, but I think if they're sitting here, they're probably going wide receiver though. Like I'm giving all the options, but I think they'd go wide receiver.
I didn't realize Miami went and signed Jamari Sawyer.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Why would they? Never mind. Why would they want him? But
He's cheap. I mean, Miami's got no money. Remember, they got 100. They've got a cap of 301 million, and they've got dead cap money of 175. So they've literally got almost 2/3 of their cap space just dead money. So they got to find cheap options anyway. All right, here we go. Miami's on the clock. They traded up with San Francisco.
Aztecs.
There's a San Diego State guy in the first round. With the 27th pick, the Miami Dolphins select Chris Johnson ahead of Jamad McCoy and Avion Terrell.
I told you, man, he's the one that I wanted in the first mock draft we did.
Yeah. I don't know what we're not seeing, though, man.
Chris Johnson's a baller.
Oh, he's a baller. I got nothing bad to say about CJ. But, man, what? I don't think anybody had him ahead of McCoy or Terrell.
Not a healthy McCoy, but that's the difference.
Well, and going back
maybe
to
he just didn't pass the physicals and stuff.
Well, but what about Terrell? Like, that's what doesn't make sense. Because, I mean, Dad, even going back to your thing that you've said for years about big schools, top-notch players, I mean, I'm taking Terrell from Clemson over Johnson from San Diego State.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm shocked.
No, I'm not. I don't disagree with that at all. I still think Johnson. I think he's a reach for a first round pick.
Oh, Buffalo just traded.
Buffalo trades with New England.
What, they traded with the Chargers?
Another divisional trade. That's wild.
And the New England wasted 0 time. That pick is in.
Well, they knew who they were going to get. You don't trade over. without knowing.
And New England got that trade and said, all right, here's our pick. We're good.
So the Dolphins with their 2 picks got Caden Proctor and Chris Johnson. You know, honestly, that's not bad. I would have gone Terrell or McCoy, but can't complain with it. Those are 2 good players, and they need good players. So. All right.
31% completion percentage ain't bad.
Completion percentage against
Yeah,
for Johnson.
yeah.
Dude, the only knock on him is he's not a great tackler and run support, which, depending on your system and your scheme, you know that's important, more
Right.
important for some teams than others. Right now, they need good players, so I can't hate on it.
Who's your Patriots fan that's online?
Oh, that's right, my boy Anthony. I don't know if he's still in or not, but let's see. Your boys are on the clock, though. There you go. All right. With the 28th pick, the New England Patriots, for the 2nd year in a row, take a tackle. Caleb Lomu, tackle from Utah. So, not bad. Not bad.
I'm trying to see the details on the trade, but I'm not finding it anywhere.
Details
Oh,
on
here we
which
go.
trade?
That one probably.
On which trade, Trev?
On the Bills Patriots.
All right. Well, yeah, I love that. The only question there is, what are they doing? Because Wilt Campbell,
Oh, that was originally the Texans pick.
yeah,
Texans gave it to the Bills, and the Bills gave it to the.
and the Bills traded back twice.
Yeah.
So they're trying to accrue a bunch of picks later on, which I respect. I think it's a good strategy.
We know.
I would have loved it. Well, having Mesidor on the board, I mean, I'm cool with what we did, but had he not been there, I probably would have been lobbying more for that.
The Chiefs pick is in.
So, I think this is Cooper. Again, a guy that I was high on, but let's pull it up. Screen, big board. Are there any other guys here? Yeah, so to me,
Buffalo. Oh, found it. Finally. Buffalo gets the 31st and 125th for the 28th.
okay.
Did we already go over the Dolphins and Niners one too?
Yeah, I think so.
Miami got 27 and 131, and San Fran got 30 and 90.
All right.
Oh, do I need to update the board? Sorry. Caleb Lomu.
You know the nice
Yeah, I'm
part
just
about
trying to
this,
figure out who the Chiefs might be taking here.
nice part about watching this thing here. I was worried that I was gonna have to be missing a Padres game to do this tonight. They
Yeah.
played in the afternoon for us.
There you go. And they're off tomorrow, so we can watch again tomorrow.
Are they off tomorrow, or are they on there, or will they?
Yeah,
do
they're
Mexico
flying to
City?
Mexico City. They're playing Saturday, Sunday against Arizona and Mexico.
Is it just a 2-game series down there?
Yep.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, I thought they were playing. Yeah, Josh is right. They're off till Saturday.
Seems like they would. If you're gonna go all the way to Mexico City to play, you got to play more than 2.
Yeah, but both teams played on Thursday, so they giving them a day of travel. But also, from San Diego and Arizona, Mexico City's not that far. So,
Yeah, but Padres aren't going from San Diego or Arizona.
they're going from Denver, I know. Ugh. All right, 3 hours into the live stream. Definitely reaching a point of getting tired. We got 4 picks left to get through.
Did Trevor quit on us?
No, he's still in. It looks like he just blocked off his camera for a minute. So, but man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I might cry if they go with Jermon McCoy because I was such a fan of McCoy and Delane that if they go back to back with these 2 corners, I'll lose my mind. So I don't want to see it.
Have no fear. They're going to reach for somebody out of the sixth round.
This could be Keldrick Falk too. They need an edge rusher, and Keldrick Falk's not a bad option there. And Caden McDonald could be the heir apparent to Chris Jones. So I think they go defense here, but Omar Cooper's on the board, and he's one of my favorite wide receivers in the drafts as well. So they got good options here. I hate this that the Chiefs are going to get a good player.
I made it back before the pick.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. I was going to ask, was that a question mark or was that a statement?
There's the question.
Wow. All right. So not where I would have gone at all. But with the 29th pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select Peter Woods, defensive tackle from Clemson. To
What
be
did
honest,
this boy do? Get married and then sit there for his announcement?
yeah, they color coordinated this whole thing, huh?
He's in a black tux, but it
Everyone
looks like
else
his
wearing
girlfriend or
white.
wife or whatever is wearing a wedding dress right next to him.
Yeah, I don't know. So with Peter Woods, he came in super undersized at the combine, and he didn't have a super productive year for Clemson this year. So I thought he was going to fall out of the first round altogether, and I definitely thought Caden McDonald was a better player than Peter Woods. So I
San
don't
Fran just
understand this.
traded.
Oh, the Jets are back on the clock, and the quarterbacks are gone. So I'm not sure what they're trading up for.
Yeah, that definitely looked like his wife's wearing a wedding dress.
I think it's his mom, Dad.
I was just saying, I think it's. Yeah, I think that's his mom and dad to his left and his right. But they color coordinated everybody wearing all white dresses and stuff.
Trying to find your depth chart for quarterbacks. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I don't have more than a 4th round grade on any other quarterback.
Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah, Nussmeier at LSU is the next one.
LSU.
I mean, Talon Green from Arkansas is a 5th round grade. And Drew Allard. I mean, there's a lot of like backups, but I don't see another starter. So I don't know what they're trading up for. I mean, again, I thought the Jets were going to take Jermon McCoy at 16. So maybe they didn't expect him to fall this far. Maybe they're trading up for him right now. So I don't know. I mean, again, I know I'm the one who's like hey, Jermon McCoy all day long, but he's my 12th ranked player, and this is pick 30, so I'm confused. So.
Well, and at this point, it makes a lot of sense for him to trade back into the first round to pick up a kid that's got that kind of talent and get that extra 5th year.
Oh. They got the 30th overall. Oh, I missed it.
Well, am I missing something? Did we miss a Jermon McCoy pick? Because they're telling me I'm looking at Mel Kiper's thing. It says top 5 best available players, and he doesn't even make the cut as top 5 best available players.
No, because on ESPN it's got him listed as the number 1
Oh, okay.
remaining.
Yeah, I was like, all of them I've seen is Omar Cooper. Oh, sorry.
So you're
Pulling
good,
the
Nick. Announce it, Trev.
All right, with the 30th overall pick in the 2026 draft, the New York Jets select Omar Cooper Jr., wide receiver out of Indiana.
He's a good player.
All the dudes going to get decked out in suits and all that, and he's wearing jeans and a t-shirt.
I respect it. Nothing flashy, just I respect it.
He came from a basketball family. Mom, dad, sister.
Wow. Wow. All right. Well, this is crazy. So,
That is crazy.
oh my gosh. I mean,
And they traded up for him, too. They wanted him.
yeah, but the Bills,
Again,
We need a
number
quarter.
1 wide receiver off the number 1 team in the land.
yeah. Oh, and the catch he made against Penn State to win that game was so filthy. So,
Oh my gosh, yes.
I mean, that's the one who made that play, Dad. So, Omar Cooper's a dude. So when I say like he's a big time contested catch guy, like he made the
They're
contested
showing
catch.
that right now on the NFL Network. They just showed it.
Yeah, I was watching that game live, and I was like, oh, and I didn't know who he was at that time. Just happened to be watching that game on a random
He's got some
Saturday.
speed, too.
What's that?
He's got some speed, too.
Yeah. No, he's a nice.
He's a
nice
big time
prospect.
baller.
Yeah. I like Omar Cooper a lot. Now he's going to the Jets, so everything seems to go there to die. But yeah, I like him. So the Jets got David Bailey, Kenyon Sadiq, and Omar Cooper. That's
Tennessee
good.
traded.
His parents are wearing shirts that say Catch of the Year.
It was. You said Tennessee traded what?
Tennessee, it says trade for pick number 31.
Man, Buffalo's just like, we don't want to pick in the first round. Let's just get all of our.
Yeah, Buffalo's just. I mean, they've
I
done
can't
good in the offseason already. I mean, honestly, like, I don't blame them.
No, their big need was a wide receiver, and they got DJ Moore, so they feel like they can just go acquire a bunch of second and third round picks.
Yeah,
I respect it.
Jets had 3 picks. David Bailey, Kenyon Sadiq, and Omar Cooper Jr.
So who are
They've
the
had 3
Titans?
good picks. I mean, I'll give them that.
You know what scares me so much right now? The Seattle Seahawks lost Tariq Woolen, and they might just be like, sitting there at 32, being like, oh, wow, the second corner on the board is about to fall to us at 32. So who else is up there?
You got 2 more picks.
This feels like it could be Keldrick Falk or Caden McDonald as well,
And
though.
the pick is in. We got 1 more pick.
Saleh surprised me by going offense first pick. I don't think he's doing it twice. He's got to be going defense here, whether it's Falk, McDonald, Hood, McCoy. It's got to be one of these guys.
I know you said you like that Titans logo. I'm not a fan of it.
Really?
No.
Huh. All right. I think they're about to lean into the old Houston Oilers colors and all that, which I was a fan of. I like those uniforms.
I mean, leaning into the Oilers colors is one thing. I like that, but
All right. Let's see what's going on here.
Wow.
All right.
You announcing it?
Oh yeah. With the 31st pick, I know I'm getting tired. The 31st pick in the NFL draft, the Tennessee Titans trade up and select Keldrick Falk, edge rusher out of Auburn. Good player. This is a high upside measurables pickup right here. He didn't produce a lot last year, and he got a lot of pressures that didn't lead to sacks, and he didn't finish the plays in the backfield. But all the measurables are there, and it's kind of one of those guys you just think if he gets in the right system, if he gets with the right coach, he could really develop into a good player. And seeing him go to Robert Saleh makes me think that's the right coach and the right system. So, love that for him. I don't think he's great everywhere, but I think he'd be great under Saleh. So, it's really for me a good fit more than anything else. If he went to the Jets, I don't know how I feel great about him. But seeing him go to Saleh and the Titans, I feel great. That'll be a good player. So.
Yeah. He's a skinny dude. He's like a really skinny. Like he seems really small for an edge, for a D end.
I can pull him up. Yeah, let me find
He's
out.
still 276 pounds.
He
Yeah,
does
he's
not look like that.
I'll pull it up right now.
Even like him walking
I
in his
literally
suit and
was just
everything, he
looking
looks
at it on
really
TV.
skinny.
That means coming down to the last pick in the draft in the first round. I guess that pick of Avion Terrell just looks all too. That looks real inviting for the Seahawks.
It's got to be. I mean, yeah, they lost Tariq Woolen and Avion Terrell and McCoy are there, and Colton Hood. So there's 3 good corners. They'll take their pick of whichever guy they think is the best one.
I don't think they'll reach down to Hood. I think they go either Terrell or McCoy.
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree. Here it is.
Dude took like 3 tries to get his snapback right.
So yeah, so Trevor, you were talking about how skinny he is and how small he looks. He's almost 6'6", and he's 276 pounds.
Well, shoot, man. He looks skinny, but I guess like he's just dense.
Yeah, I mean, 34-inch arms, dude. Like just.
Yeah, no, I mean he looks like tall and lanky. He just doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he would weigh a lot, but.
No, dude. So that's what I was saying. Like when I watched the film on him, it was like he's always beating his defender or beating the offensive lineman, I should say. He keeps beating them, but he just doesn't finish plays, man. And so I don't think it's an effort thing, but he never seemed to finish.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's something you
A strength
I don't know.
thing, maybe.
That could be a
Is that-
strength thing. That's what I was thinking too.
Is that? Let me ask you, Trev. Is that a teachable thing, or is it like
It could be
you don't
form.
finish?
Like, it sounds like one of those two things. If you're not finishing the tackle, it's usually either form or form or strength. Like one of those two. You're either not wrapping them up properly, or you're not strong enough to hold on to them once you do wrap them up. But even then, like, that still a lot of times goes back to form, because like you put a shoulder on someone's hip, they're going down. You know, like for the most part, like you should. Obviously, like Derrick Henry's gonna run through some people, but like his thighs are gigantic. But like for the most part, you hit someone like in the legs, like they should be going down. So if you're not finishing, that usually means you're probably coming in too tall, almost. But
Well, and at 6'6", you know that's understandable that he would do
Right.
that, not get his pads low enough, things like that. So, if that's a teachable thing, then I mean that's it. That's kind of the chink in the armor for this kid.
because you're coming in tall, dude. There's no one in the league that you're bringing down with just your arms.
Yeah.
You get
No, not
someone
at
at full speed, you're not bringing them down with arms. I don't care if it's a receiver, a running back, quarterback. Like, no one's gonna arm tackle Justin Herbert. Like, it's just not happening.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
you gotta wrap someone up and hit them.
Well, I hope the kid develops. I'm rooting for him. I mean, I'm a fan of. I like Robert Saleh. I love the intensity and
Seattle
things like
picked
that.
his in.
But this has to be corner in my mind. I don't know what else it would be. But I mean, they could go Denzel Boston. He's from University of Washington. Just pair him up with JSN. But I would go corner. But
You said you would have gone corner on pick 10. So
apparently, I don't know anything about ball, dude. I mean, because all these teams are going opposite routes of me. So I started out real hot, like 2 for 2.
yeah, man, you got Mendoza right off the bat.
I had Bailey. When both of you were saying it's got to be Reese.
Imagine if you're a Make-A-Wish kid and then they trade away your pick that you're supposed to announce.
That would be tough.
Like the dude who wanted to announce for his favorite team, I forget what team it was.
Yeah.
And then they like trade out of the first round or something.
I would assume they just let them pick, announce their first pick of the draft. But yeah.
He's bringing the energy.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kid. He been waiting on this, dude. That's awesome.
He's eating
I
the
wish
mic.
we could clip that and put it in the live stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't get copyrighted, but y'all watch this pick. It's good.
Wow.
I don't understand anything. I don't understand the draft. What are we freaking doing? All right. With the 32nd pick in the NFL draft, apparently I'm just an idiot. Apparently all my homework is for nothing. This makes no sense. The Seattle Seahawks replaced Kenneth Walker with a guy who I didn't think was going to get drafted before the 3rd round.
I was like, yeah, do you even have him on your big board? That's what I was looking at.
No, I thought he was a 3rd round pick, so he wasn't even on my big board because he's on my positional rankings. But I think I had him as my 3rd ranked running back behind Mike Washington. But yeah, man, Jadarian Price out of Notre Dame. He's the 2nd running back taken off the board, and he's the 2nd running back taken from Notre Dame. So every other school needs to learn to recruit running backs better because nobody else has one. Their backup is apparently better. Their backup is a 1st round pick. So that's crazy. I don't understand this. There were so many players that made sense. He's not one of them. That is a stunner, and I just am going to assume these people who just won a Super Bowl know more about football than me because nothing else makes sense. So there you go. There's a rant to end the night.
I was going
Y'all
to say,
got anything
is that
else?
where you say, and with that, I'm out. Peace.
And on that, bolt up, guys. Like, share, subscribe.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm so mad. I did so much homework for it to be like, what are we doing? I watched countless hours of film, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. But whoever takes your mom,
go hug your kids and tell them you're sorry you took so much time away from them.
yeah. Good God, I've been sitting here for 3.5 hours to watch Jadarian Price get drafted in the 1st round. What are we doing? Like, I mean, good for him. I'm happy for the kid. He seems like a great kid and a great football player. I just don't understand. I understand that Seattle lost Walker, but good God, what are we doing? I had a 3rd round grade on him, and I had a 12th overall grade on Jamad McCoy. And that kid just got drafted, and McCoy's still on the board. I don't know. Like, either everyone else is stupid or I'm stupid, and at this point it's probably me. I don't know.
Le'Veon Terrell still's on there, too.
Dude, we were picking Terrell in the who went 22 overall in multiple mock drafts. Like,
DeSantis is on here.
I don't know, man. I don't understand anything.
You
The
got
draft.
any wise words of wisdom here, Trev?
Like, share, subscribe, and bolt up.
The draft is one of my favorite nights of the year, but this one has been frustrating to me. But from a Chargers perspective, I love Mesidor. I like what we did. I didn't understand the entire draft, but I'm glad we got a good player.
Yeah, we got Mesidor. That's all we need. So, move on.
So, all right, well, Trevor and I will make some videos after the draft on the players we pick up in the second, third, fourth rounds, whatever we do. But with that being said, thank you all for tuning in, to everyone who tuned in at any point for the last 3 hours and 21 minutes. This was a long one, so thank you all for tuning in. We love y'all, and like Trevor said, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. Yeah, bolt up, and we will see y'all with a new episode about covering these players. Love y'all. Have a good night.
Good night.
I don't.